Alright, shoot.
Okay, so we have our on our ship status. It says that we have shitloads of medical supplies. How much of that is gauze?
A decent amount.
All right, great. How much will it take for me to wrap around my hands?
Not much. D20 plus skill.
Which is
Tech, sorry.
all right. D20 plus 4, 19.
Yep, you wrap it up your arms. Both arms? Is it?
No, just the hands. It's just the hands.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah,
That's
it's
barely
not
going to
like
make a dent in the supply, so you can stay shitloads.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what time of the day?
It is morning. It is the beginning of your last day on the station before you'll need to activate your warp drives and go on to parts unknown.
Oh, in that case, while we're waiting here, Zidron,
What's up?
how do you fancy a bit of sparring?
A bit of what?
A bit of fisticuffs.
With who?
Me.
Sure, I guess.
All right, Lavitz. I'm still on the station, not the ship.
Alright, I'll move you to the ship.
Yep. All right. Now, where's the rec room? Fucking down there. Now, will there be a penalty to punching with gauzed hands? Because that was the whole point of me putting bandages on.
Won't make much of a difference. The power is still behind them.
Okay, so like minimal at most?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, in that case, then, yeah, that's that.
Alright then. Each of you roll me a d20 plus strength, which would be converted by hydraulics roll.
1d20 plus 12.
But it's just a 1d20 plus robot strength, basically.
11.
Alright. You start punching Kimiko, and you're ducking and weaving, but every punch that you throw, Sid just kind of steps to the side and smacks you in the kidneys or smacks you up the jaw. Oof. After about 1.5 minutes, you realise that you've been on the ground for about a minute. And Sid's just been leaning against the control panel waiting for you to get back up.
Well played. And with that, I believe now is the time for me to go in for the handshake.
Alrighty.
Sure, I'll shake Tekla's hand, I guess.
Alrighty.
Just follow
You
a
have
bit
passed
more
the
on your punches.
You have passed the trial. Welcome to fucking Battle Brotherhood or whatever. Merry Christmas.
So I just had to knock you on your ass? Okay.
No. That's part of it.
No, if you say so.
Just fixing car.
Alright. I'm guessing that took like 3 minutes at most.
I'm back. Alrighty, so what did I miss?
I just asked how long that took. I'm guessing it wasn't long.
Nah, it was literally like in total probably about 5-6 minutes. You're wrapping your hands up, you're calling sit across, and you're getting your ass kicked. Yeah.
Alright. In that case, I'm off to the bar. Or wherever it was I thought the guys from the last ship would be.
Oh yeah, the bar. Yep.
That's where I figured they were last time, if I remember correctly.
The ones that were injured are all on
Well, not
bed
the
rest
injured
in their
ones.
personal quarters.
Yes, and I wasn't allowed to see them.
Yeah, well, you couldn't get their personal
By the
location.
doctors, so
The doctors aren't going to dox their patients, especially
Yeah.
their brave patients that fought face to face with the alien menace and survived being sucked into the vacuum of space. By the way, the 2 guys that got sucked into space survived.
Oh,
yeah,
wow. Okay,
Yep,
then.
their spacesuits did their job.
yeah, I found that out. Yeah, it's shocking. I'm
Well, that's the point
Surprise.
of the spacesuits. If you don't wear your spacesuit, sudden decompression can cause death quite quickly.
well. Anyway, I've got it. I'm gonna go to the bar and see if I can find any of them,
Alrighty.
or in the hallway outside the bar, passed out. Either way.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a token for him. Okay, and while he's doing that, what do you want to be doing, Sid?
Huh? I'll just go gamble with the gals, I guess.
Alrighty.
So, do you have $1,000? You should probably buy a stun mod.
A what?
A stun mod for your gun.
Yes, I mentioned it in the secret thing that Lavitz can't see. Because Lavitz can't see.
Could have sworn I did spend that.
Well, this was in between games, so
A stun stun
okay.
mod for your game basically gives you like an attachment that you can attach to your gun, and every 2 shots it uses up a power cell. But it is very much like the Star Wars stun setting gun, so it actually shoots like a ring.
Okay.
So it is
Correct.
it has a higher chance to hit, but it's short range. But it does have, it shoots over a wide area. It's not a little beam. It's literally a circular blast ring.
Okay. Can I equip it to the secondary of the duel that I have?
Basically, what you can do is you can use it as an action to actually basically you kind of reach up and you attach it to whatever weapon you want.
Okay.
So basically, you kind of screw it on, like not really screw it on, but you jam it onto the end of your barrel and give it a 180 turn, and it locks into place.
Kind of like attaching a suppressor to most guns.
Kinda. But a suppressor you normally screw on to the end of the rifle or gun or whatever gun it is. This is kind of like a half, like you kind of slot it in and then it's a half turn. And it's just like shink. And it's like a big bulbousy kind of thing that goes on the end of your gun. And it kind of converts the output energy of the gun itself, providing it's not shooting a physical weapon, and then turns it into a magnetic stun blast.
Okay.
vital for people who are trying to keep at least 5 people alive. Last time we had to go through a whole song and dance where we just knocked a guy out with like a club. This will be faster and probably less painful.
while they're doing that, can I work to continue to study the manuals with aids?
Sure. Give us a D20 roll.
Hey, it's actually a decent roll.
Yeah, you're starting to comprehend it, but you don't get a boost in point. But luckily, you don't get a negative in it.
Hey, it's helpful. If it brings me more towards the goal of the minigun, then it's helpful.
Yep.
How many times can I do that? Or, like, how long does it last?
You can do one training per day.
Okay.
One training attempt. Because otherwise you get, like, mental overload.
Okay.
Because it's literally like 6 hours of intense studying.
Okay. I'd like... If no one else has anything to do, I have a few things I'd like to do.
Alrighty.
I'd like to go to the, I'd like to go to the, fuck, I can't remember what his name is. I'm trying to, maybe you can help me out with this, Lavitz. I'm trying to find a source of income that I can do without, on, like, the ship, and at least temporary.
That you can do on the ship, did you say?
The ship or the station, yeah.
Well, on the station, roll me a D20.
Quick reminder that we have like less than a day before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you can move boxes or work as a waiter.
I'll move boxes, I think.
Alright. Roll me. Do you want to do that for the rest of the day?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, roll us 2 D20s.
Plus,
If you have $1,000, Shadow
hydraulics are
stun mod.
do what?
Stun mod. It's just buy one. It'll probably not take too long. I don't think it would take a full action to go buy one. Also,
Okay, I guess I
very
buy a
important.
stun mod then.
Yep, mark off $1,000, and if you want a power cell for it, that's what were they, $500, weren't they?
500 for the ones that can create things. 250 for the ones that just are used for repair. I don't know if that would count as ones that are used for repair.
A repair one will work, but it may only give you one shot, depending on how you roll.
Oh, okay, I have
Wait, why am I the
repair.
one buying this?
because I don't have money. Also, Sidron
Oh,
got one already.
Yeah. And I have 8 spare power cells, so I don't know if that's gonna...
Okay.
That should help, right?
I'll subtract 1,000 then. And what do I roll for the boxes thing? Like, do I add my strength?
No, 2D20.
Okay.
Because you can't take your mech onto the station.
Well, I was just curious because you had Sid and Kamiko sit there and roll hydraulics for boxing earlier.
Yeah,
but I have
I
robot
changed that
arms.
halfway through once I realised how stupid that was. That's why I said it was just a D20 plus robotic strength.
Yeah, I have robot arms.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yep, you do quite a bit. There was a lot of movement of heavy items within the thing since the station is about to warp. They need to pack up and move a lot of things. And you do really well. You actually make $200. And you get a bonus of 75 credits.
So 275. Sid, you bought the stun lock thingy already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
the only people who don't have one are myself, because I don't have the money, and Ruby. And I can probably just knock someone out.
I'm going to buy an extra one. Lavitz.
Alrighty. Then knock off another $1,000, and if you want power cells for them, they're $250 each. or 500 for a guaranteed 2 shots. So it's 250 for a possible 2 shots. 500 for a guaranteed 2 shots.
I'll just... I don't have a lot of credits as is, so I'll just save them. They were called what? Stun blasters?
Stun mods.
Okay, because I'm gonna give the extra one to Ruby when she gets here.
All right. I wonder how Ruby's doing.
I'll give her a message in a little while.
Oh, she is done. I think she's on her way back now.
Alrighty. So, Sid, what did you want to do for the rest of the day?
Oh, I was just gonna gamble.
Gamble? Alrighty. Who do you want to go against, the 2 ladies, or just pick out one person? Or you can pick out, you can basically pick out anybody in here that's an actual character. Or that's got a unique token, I should say.
Let's go against Mira. As last I checked, Fistfra's not too happy with me.
Yeah, she got really pissed at you when you beat her.
Well, you kicked her ass. You literally bluffed her so well that remember, you rolled a crit win and she rolled a crit fail.
Right.
So you basically got her for
you made
2 or 3 nights to a week's worth of bloody money.
I thought it was like credits. You did good.
Yeah, I did pretty good. So yeah,
that's
I'll just I'll just go against Mira.
The U.S. may be getting a ghost fleet.
What?
A ghost fleet is a nickname for an entirely autonomous fleet of ships. Essentially, they have very, very minimal crew, and a majority of the systems are autonomously controlled.
Okay. But can they eat crayons as good as the Marines can?
So we're seeing how you guys are,
So-
Marines.
Hey, I haven't eaten a single crayon. Yet. Just you wait. It'll happen.
So what am I rolling?
2d20s. For each actually no, 1d20, sorry.
Oof.
Okay, and see how she goes.
Yeah.
She takes you for I'm gonna say 140 credits.
Ouch. Alright, I gotta try and win those back.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Goes to the
Here
second
we
part of the
go.
day.
Yeah, let's I gotta win it back. Oh, come on!
And she rolls for it. You lose another 140 credits. Actually, make it 150, sorry.
Now, I feel like we should put this as a gambling ad. You know, don't do it. Don't do it, kid. Don't be like Sidran.
What happens when a bird gambles? That sounds like a clickbaity title. I can probably use that.
You wouldn't steal.
Would you?
You
You wouldn't
wouldn't-
steal from a bird, would you? You wouldn't steal the bird's feathers.
Yes.
And then go to the toilet on those feathers. And then mail those feathers back to the grieving bird. And then steal them again.
That was a great show.
I love that show.
It ended way too early.
It did. What was it? 2 seasons they got?
No, I think it was like 3.5.
Well, they're British seasons, so they're literally only like
Yes.
5 to 10 episodes a season.
Well, yeah, so 2 seasons to...
I know. I found out a couple years ago that there was like an extra season of Black Books that I didn't know about.
Oh, what what was that show that was on Netflix? I think it was a while ago. It was really good. I think it was The Blacklist. I really wish they would have continued The Blacklist, and I don't know if they did.
I'm not sure. I know there was a show called Blacklisted. Or that was Burn Notice. That was Burn Notice. Sorry.
The Blacklist was a show about.
Yeah, I know about it. My sister was really into it. Every time I
You
go
just said
across,
you
she'd be
never heard
watching
of
it. No. I was thinking about a different one. That was Burn Notice. Either way, Sid, that's your second set of the day gone, so you got your final third section.
Okay.
And she rolls. She only takes you for 200 credits this time.
Okay.
Oh, no,
200.
No, sorry, not 200, sorry. 25 credits, sorry. Sorry. I'm thinking...
Okay.
Sorry, I've still got a massive headache in my left side, so my left eye literally can barely see anything. So...
It's okay. You're just killing my character. Or, well, no, you're killing me because you personally know how I am when it comes to money.
Just done whoring.
Yep. Oh, well.
You let your customers down, suddenly, you had a big freaking enterprise going, Pete, your name was getting out there, like, oh, I really like this bird chick. Where is she? Oh, she hopped on a spaceship and went to an unknown section of the galaxy. Jesus Christ, man, I wasn't that bad. Alrighty, Kamiko, you wanted to talk to the captain, well, a person from the other ship, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you go to the cantina. And you see the captain. He seems weary and he is drinking at the bar.
Uh-oh.
You recognize him.
Captain Dan.
It is Captain Teclia of the Orion.
Oh God, this is recipe for disaster.
Captain down.
I am going to sit down next to this man, and is it a man? Who is this?
It is a bug creature. Well, not the kind of bugs that you fight. He's more of an arthropod, probably closer to a half crab, as opposed to, say, a bipedal wasp. So yeah, he's a think bipedal crab, but with more human hands. Think
Crab people. Crab.
think Zerbabooth from Guyver the Bio Boosted Armor.
Okay. I'm gonna
Like
sit next to him.
Zoidberg.
Zerbabooth,
I'm gonna sit next to him.
Guyver.
All right.
let
I'm
me
sitting
just see
next
if
to
I
him.
can
Does he notice me?
Let me just see if I can find an image of Zerbabooth. Come on. Wait a second, what was it? Nah, can't find it. Don't know why, can't just find it. Okay, Okay, you sit next to him.
Does he notice me?
No, he seems to be just involved in his drink.
I'm going to catch his attention. Good day, Captain.
Okay. He turns slightly to you, and he's just like, "Ah, the weird human from the Dragoon. What brings you here?"
Well, I was looking for your crew. I wanted to personally thank them for their service.
He's like, "Well, sadly, my crew really isn't my crew anymore."
Oh?
He's like, "Yeah.
What?
2 are shell-shocked, and the other 2 are so injured that they probably will never get back on the ship again. They'll probably find a planet and stay on the ground."
Whew. Well,
You know what they went through. It wasn't pretty.
yeah, that's understandable. There are many who are not well equipped for, or prepared for the horrors that await just outside in the woods of space.
Yep, that's true. And he sculls his drink, and he taps on the bar for a second drink.
So what's your plan, Captain?
He's like, "I don't know, no crew. Really not liking the ideas of having to repair the ship, find a new crew, and then actually go out and flying in it. I might actually just put it on autopilot, go to a safe zone, and settle down myself on land. We should be able to get enough to sell the ship itself and have a reasonable retirement. After all, I've only probably got about another 12 years before I reach my maximum lifespan. You know, us crabs, you can almost set your watch to our life cycle."
Huh.
I suppose that is one option. Wouldn't have expected you to just give up that easily, though.
I'm not giving up. I'll look for another crew, but you know, I'm really not looking forward to another war. I chose to be in this easy defensive area, so we didn't really have to go to war. This was supposed to be a dead section of space, a mining sector, for God's sakes.
Well, there's certainly a lot of mining to be done. Of the flesh, anyway.
Exactly, mining. No one said anything about a giant tentacle raping my ship and ripping my crew into space.
And no one expected our captain to have a parasite forcibly removed by us beating him over the head. But such is life.
They also took the tally-ho. They were good friends.
Sailor.
Captain Leon was friggin' a top bloke. Or a woman. I really can't tell with them.
With what?
The captain of the tally-ho. Those things, you can never tell what friggin' gender they are.
Actually, what do you... Well, I'm not there. Sorry, ignore
What
me.
kind of creature are we discussing here? You cut out when you said.
Well, he doesn't really know what they properly are.
I meant in terms of species.
Almost like a vapor monster.
Okay. Well,
Basically, they look like this.
how
Hey, just to give you guys a heads up, Ruby says she should be home soon.
Beauty.
alright.
hopefully she'll be able to get in and do her day's worth of stuff before you guys take off.
Yep.
Either way, that's what they look like. They're more of a spectral race. So much that they kind of they have like a cloak of light around them, so you can never really tell what they are. Think the Twi'leks, not the Twi'leks, the what the fuck were they called again?
Wait, did you post what they look like?
In Star, yeah, I put it next to where in the cantina, but I'll drag it back in.
Yeah, it was just a little sort of ghosty token thing.
Yeah. The Jawas, they're kind of like in the same sense of the Jawas from Star Wars.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
They're cloaked in like and you can't see their face. You don't know what they look like.
Mhm.
You can't tell what gender they are or even what species they really are. All you know is that they're there. And that's kind
So
of
you're
like what
good friends with
he's like, yeah, good drinking buddy, good gambling buddy. Tell you, the stories she had, it had.
They had.
The stories Leon had, I should say, were very interesting stories.
you know. Leon's probably not dead.
Yeah, well, you're the one going off to rescue her. You're going off to rescue Leon.
Yes, that's why I'm here. I was wondering if you wanted to maybe help save your friend.
Sorry, what was that? You cut out.
I was wondering if you wanted to join us in our mission to save your friend. And
He's
her
like,
crew.
sadly, I
It's
can't.
true.
My crew's gone, my ship's damaged, and I'm not abandoning my ship. I will sell my ship eventually, but at the moment, I have to plan for my future at the moment.
Well then, in that case, do you have anything that would assist? Anything helps.
Roll us a D20 plus communications.
Alright, flat D20. 14.
Okay, and GM roll. He says, yeah, I guess I could probably find something, but my ship was kind of skeleton for the entire time. This was supposed to be a light defense mission. I'll have a look on my ship, and if I can find something, I'll send it to your ship. I'll ask around on what your mission is, and
Our mission is, in short, to find the tally ho, defeat the aliens that are holding them hostage, and then bring them back.
bring back the
Preferably
alien.
alive.
Bring back an alive
No.
alien.
Bring back the tally ho and its crew.
Oh,
Preferably
okay.
alive.
No problem. Guess what, Kamiko? You just talked yourself out of a stasis unit, like a stasis cell.
What?
He was going to give you basically like what I posted a picture of in your thing the other week. Where was it?
What? Hold on. I'm heavily confused. I'm not. You're roboting quite a bit.
Okay, give me a second.
You might
Okay,
need to move it to Singapore.
in Space Dragoons. You basically talked
Okay.
yourself out of this. I think it might be because my thing hasn't updated. Discord hasn't updated for me.
Oh, okay.
But I know you do.
Alright.
You've been roboting a little bit for me as well.
Yeah, my voice connection is a little bit switchy.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly click update, and maybe that will help me come through a little bit better for you guys.
That was nice.
Yeah. If you update it whenever it says that it needs an update, it only takes, freaking 10, 20 seconds, even with my shitty internet. Which reminds me, maybe because I've got Vuzu running and Steam running, that might be one of the reasons why my internet's sounding shit as well. And let me just check to see if I can change the server's location, see if I can get it to Singapore. Pardon me. Oh, it's already at Singapore.
Hmm.
Oh well, either way, you just talked yourself
You're
out of a
coming through
friggin' containment unit.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
However, since you got 5 points of success, yep, okay. He disappears, and later on you get a call that basically a new attack. He's made a deal with the black market to basically attach a second shot onto your laser. So basically what your laser's going to go from 1d4 to a 2d4.
I'm going to
So
send my appreciation.
okay, X
Let's
turret,
see.
and that will be 2d4 x2. There we go. Oh wait, sorry. Alright, so you've still got the cutter, which is really close range, which is a 1d10, and then you got the turret X2, which is a 2d4.
And that's longer range, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. Now, what else do I want to do? Oh,
Okay.
right, has my,
By the way,
Have
remember
you,
you've only got 12 bombs and 1 anti-pursuit bomb left.
yes, Lavitz, speaking of, have you rolled for the package to see if it actually is something the engineers finish on time?
The package.
Yes, the bombs.
Oh yeah, let me just make a couple rolls for that. Yep, they've managed to scrounge up 2 anti-pursuit bombs and 3 missiles for you.
Have the pursuit bombs been modified to my specifications, or?
No, they couldn't do that. All they could do was get you pursuit bombs, so you're up to 3 pursuit bombs. And
I will take the pursuit bombs myself.
and 15. I've just put them in the Dragoon stats. So let me just put that onto the ship status as well.
Yeah, I'm going to carry the pursuit bombs myself.
Yeah, they'll be on your ship. You can't carry them personally. They're fucking massive.
Alright.
Anti-pursuit bombs, 3.
Alright, fine, fair enough.
Missiles, 15.
Alright.
Like, your mech can
Now-
carry 1, but two-handedly and with a bit of effort. These things
Alright.
are freaking massive. They're like 2 meters wide.
It's good.
Well, round, I
Yeah.
should say.
I need 2 favors.
Alright, what's up?
Remember the detonators from last time? We used one.
Mm-hmm.
I need 2 of them.
Well, Sid can't go and get them for you because Sid is currently gambling and losing.
Well, yeah.
Oh. How much time does Sid have left in the day?
None.
Okay, in that case, then I'll hold until Ruby gets here.
If not, you can always try and make them.
Yes.
Or you could go
In
and
that
try
case,
and buy
then,
them. You've still got the final part of the day.
I have 48 credits, Levitz.
If need be, you can always say have Sid wire the money. But she's currently losing money, so you might have to roll a communications against her.
Sid, how much money do you got?
About 3.
3,000?
Sorry, I keep sniffing, guys. I've got like a runny nose like a bastard.
No worries. So, 3,000?
I'll let you discuss this while I go for a piss.
So, you have 3,000? Or just
Yeah.
3? Okay. I have 48
1,000?
dollars total.
Oh, oof.
I spent all my money on a creating power cell. I was going to do some stuff, but I guess we'll have time given our plan to take it slow.
Wait, what?
We're not going to jump immediately, so that if we need to emergency jump out, because we've got like a massive fleet
Yeah.
that's like 20 big, then we won't need to strain the engine and possibly risk dying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, while we're waiting, I'm going to take a piss too.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Kumiko just went for a piss too, so.
Bloody hell. It's like he's got diabetes too. Hey, Ruby! Welcome.
Hello. Hey, sorry about being late, guys. My uncle invited me to go to this really cool bar where you also threw axes, and I totally forgot that tonight was the game. So sorry for being about an hour and a half late.
Well, you do know that I'm going to start
back.
messaging you pretty much every second day with like a countdown to how many hours or days it's going to be until the game starts.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. What did we say, Dad?
Only 7 days, 8 hours until the next session.
No, it'll be
Yeah.
more like this time, 2 days left.
Okay.
12 hours left. Get in, there's only
It's
4
been
minutes
so
left.
aggravated, though.
I am back.
no, you should
I need
hit me
the
up.
money.
You should do that thing that parents do, the game's starting 10 minutes early. Go, 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 go.
Well, at least I know the terminology I need to use now.
Alright, so
Just hit
I
me
won't
up
be able to
with
use my
a-
dad's terminology, that's for damn sure.
Wait, what's your dad's terminology?
Well, my dad's terminology was basically, well, even in 10 minutes, get the fuck in there. Get the fuck
no,
going.
That'd probably be more. No, say that. Holy shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, my
Can you
dad
just
wasn't
imagine
subtle
your-
when he needed to say something. Like when my my grandfather died,
Yeah.
he literally like I was coming up to actually visit my grandfather and my family, and basically I arrive and I'm like, okay, I'm in a good mood, I'm going to see the family, and Dad walks up and he just puts his hand on my shoulder and he's just like, Stewie's dead, shot himself, his body's still in the shed over there. Don't make a big deal about it, just go inside.
Jesus Christ. Man, your dad's a cold son of a bitch, I'll tell you that much.
No, my dad just was very upfront about that stuff because after a while he realised that it was easy on him just to be blunt and tell it as it was. Because
That's fair.
he was known in the street as the person who found the dead. He found his dad. He found his dad. He found his mum. He found his freaking best friend, which was my step grandfather, I should say. He found 4 other people in the street, and then he found my neighbour as well, which is basically his new best friend. All over the course of probably about 10 years.
So
Wow, that's really
he was
fucking
the
sad, dude.
Undertaker then.
Not really.
He's just gonna walk in.
He was the corpse spotter, basically. And
Jesus.
basically,
He's
if
just gonna
someone
walk
did
in.
die, they were the ones that called up my dad to basically come over and basically check / confirm it before the undertakers came and whatnot.
You know, I was gonna make a joke that didn't have any backing before you said that. I can just imagine Lavitt's dad. Oh yeah, can't come over here. Gives the poker
No, my
too.
dad never used cunt,
Oh yeah,
really.
this cunt's fucking dead. Oh, this cunt's fucking dead, cunt. Alright then.
Stewie was my dad's best friend, so, you know.
Oh, I can't.
Last thing
he
you
was
want
a-
to do is really clean up the freaking the brain splatter of your best friend. Just like it wasn't good for me having to do CPR on my dad trying to save his life for freaking an hour.
Jesus.
Didn't work.
No.
Lavitt's doing CPR. Oh mate, get the fuck up, cunt. Right, mate. Come on, mate. Get the fuck up.
Jeez.
He
Okay.
cracks open a beer right over the nose.
My dad never
Like,
drank.
come on, man.
Alright, let's keep going.
Actually,
Yeah,
I saw my
CPR.
dad drink 3 times in my life.
Wow.
2 beers
Ah.
and a whiskey, I think.
An entire bottle of whiskey.
No, it was a little one. I think it's still over there at my mum's place. So it literally had like
okay then.
the equivalency of like a Jack and Coke bloody basically taken out of it.
Huh?
Lavitz dies.
pretty
His
cool.
dad walks into the room. He's just like, yeah, cunt's fucking dead. Goes back to
You
his
caught fucking dead, cunt.
coffin.
Right,
Goes back
mate,
to-
don't make a big deal about it being dead, Ryan.
Yeah. Anyway, so Lavitz, I'm going to the black market.
Yeah, what the fuck are
Alright.
we doing? I'm sorry for being late, but what the fuck are we doing?
You're doing your final day basically before your ship is basically required by a law to go do a rescue.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go suck as much dick as possible.
Okay, you've got a riddle you need to thing, and this one's going to be a hard one.
Ah, fuck, cunt.
Name
The
the
last few have always
cartoon.
been hard, Lavitz.
Name the cartoon.
Okay.
Written by a New Zealander, animated in Australia. It is set in New Zealand and consists of a character named Wallace and his dog named...
Wallace and Gromit. Wallace
I
and
do.
Gromit.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that.
Okay, Shadow is cut out. He's out. A dog named
Wallace and Gromit is
Dog.
British.
A dog named Dog.
Wait, what?
What?
A character named Wallace and a dog, like a man named Wallace and a dog named Dog.
Okay.
In the cartoon,
Wait,
the
so-
dog has an inner monologue, and when it doesn't bark, he says meow. Or woof woof, bloody
what the
woof
fuck?
woof
So-
woof.
So there's
Oh.
actually another show.
oh.
I thought
Yep.
thought Shadow was disqualified for just shouting out the answer.
No,
Oh no,
Ruby.
it's literally
Ruby.
just-
Wallace and Gromit is claymation,
Yeah, it's
and it's
British.
also British.
Yep.
So
Oh.
it's immediately disqualified by those 2 facts.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
The show,
you just
and
said
one
that
last
Walter
hint,
Shadow.
the show is named after the last name of the main character.
Oh, fuck off,
That's-
cunt.
Helpful.
Oh, maybe I might know it. Hold on.
Okay.
It's a long shot because this probably isn't it. Alright, sent out.
Okay, let's see. No, it is not Dilbert.
Damn it! I don't know any.
Ruby is
cartoon.
locked out. The only 2 people
God
left
damn it.
is Kamiko
Hold
and
on, Ruby. You realize that Dilbert was only a cartoon, like 2 episodes, right?
I don't know.
Well,
what
this is a
Dilbert
cartoon.
man. just
I
know
should
they're
have said
comic.
cartoon movie. Sorry.
Oh, what? It's a
Oh.
movie? Oh, fuck. Alright then.
This is
Also,
a
I'll be right
movie.
back. My hands smell.
I'm looking it
One
up so you
last,
can
one
just
last hint. One last hint.
No,
It is
don't.
based off a comic.
Based
You
on
can
the comic.
disqualify me, Lavitz. I'm looking it up.
Australian. Made in New Zealand. Fucking
written-
guy named Wallace.
It was
Dog.
animated in Australia.
Oh, okay, well, point is, it's
Stand back.
made in Australia. There's New Zealand.
Actually,
Okay.
there is a hint somewhere on the Discord that I posted not 2 weeks ago.
Fuck do you mean 2 weeks ago?
Oh, by the
Alright,
way,
here we go.
what the fuck was that whole? Oh, sorry. What's that?
Ruby, go back and just start doing your day, I guess.
Yep, Ruby. What were you gonna say?
Okay. Oh no, I was first gonna ask. Wait, where was it? Oh yeah, what the fuck was that whole debate in art memes and civilian basic shit staring? It was a TLDR, so
Yeah, basically, I have the opinion that anybody can say anything, no matter how vile. And
Yeah.
Innocence holds the opinion that if someone says or holds an opinion that is grievous and beyond reproach, like fascism or something like that, they should be shot.
yeah.
Well, I agree.
Oh.
I believe that someone should be allowed to express their opinions, but then people can express their opinions about those opinions. So, mock, debate, counter.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, no opinion should be beyond discussion and debate, no matter how
Freedom
vile.
of speech.
Freedom of speech, like me,
Makes sense.
the choice to say and make up your own mind is the ultimate freedom.
No, I feel like though, if it ventures into like insults, I feel like direct threats, like I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'm gonna kill your fucking family and
Yeah,
burn down
no,
your
it came
goddamn
down
house and make
to
your life.
like physical interaction and stuff like that. That isn't beyond the table. I'm talking about just the free expression of ideas, whether it be
You think that-
heinous. I don't care.
But you-
They should be allowed to say
okay,
it. In the same way, I should be allowed to mock them or disagree. They should be. Anybody
so-
should be allowed to say anything.
If someone's allowed to, someone should be allowed to threaten you in your life, but you should also be allowed to say, yeah, fuck you, cunt, come and fucking fight me, retard.
Yeah, in the same way
That's
they can
fair. No,
threaten you,
that's fair.
you should be allowed to threaten them.
Oh yeah, that's totally fair.
But the thing
Until
is,
action is actually-
if they follow through with physical harm, that's an entirely different kettle of fish. I'm against
Oh, yeah.
violence.
Oh,
and
God.
What's
yeah.
the phrase again? My right to speech ends at your or my fist
begins or whatever.
face
Yeah,
begins
You
or whatever.
want to say
Yeah.
that again? bud?
your freedom of speech. Your freedom ends where your fist
Your
begins.
freedom to your freedom to swing your fist ends where someone else's face begins. Something like that.
I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but I think I see what you mean. Like it's all talk till someone actually gets fucking hit.
Exactly, and I'm against the hitting,
That's fair.
but I believe that
Oh.
anything and everything should be talkable. Just like if you look at it, a long time ago, people weren't allowed to say they were gay or that they were a Jew
Yeah.
or something like that, and it was only through discussion and expression of ideas has it come to the forefront, and people have been able to be open about it.
People are quote unquote woke. Quote unquote.
And that's like how slavery ended. Someone didn't like the idea of it. They expressed it. The idea spread. Eventually, England took notice and went, okay, we're going to end the slave trade worldwide. And they spent 100 years and the equivalency of trillions of dollars, let's say, where they literally only finished paying off the debt, I think like 8 years ago or something like that, for ending the slave trade.
Okay then. I think that's why wait, because the reason I asked, because at one point Maisie just said and just said your DM's a jackass, and then apparently mocking you. Actually, the Nazis were socialists, sweaty. Like I don't know how that fits into the conversation. But yeah, that's
he's
why I
trying to say
asked.
that the Nazis were socialists, which I'm saying the same thing. They were democratically, like Hitler was democratically elected, and he was a national socialist. Therefore, socialist.
Okay.
Wait
The
a
only
minute.
thing I
Wait.
can
What
fucking
is
find
what does
from
socialist
Labbits-
mean? I forget what socialist means.
If you want a full
socialism is
description of
like-
what the equivalency, like the history of socialism, just click on the video that I posted in Art and Memes. Razor Fist explains the entire history of socialism and how it evolved into National Socialism and therefore Nazism. How it went from where it went from extreme.
Oh, god damn it.
The more socialist Hitler became, the more he
no.
started hating Jews, and the whole
Okay,
timeline
so
about
the
it.
only thing... Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Oh
feel
god,
like
I made
you-
a problem.
Yeah, either
I'm
way,
sorry,
no,
can we-
no more politics.
just
We'll end it here.
Just fucking hear me out. I think that
Oh.
Ruby should be allowed to sit there and
The only thing Labbits
look
says...
into academic sources. Because
Oh, yeah,
people
no.
will have a personal opinion on stuff, and that can influence their actions. That's all I was trying
But
to
I,
say.
I
is that
definitely
maybe
should have
she-
waited to bring this up.
So,
That is definitely on
turns
me
out-
because I know we're trying to conduct a fucking game. Hold on, Kamiko. I'm supporting your point that yeah we should. I should have waited for this. All right, Kamiko, you go.
okay, so I've looked, and it turns out the only thing that Labbits posted 2 weeks ago that that's related to New Zealand is
Okay.
sheep. It's nothing but sheep. Just sheep gifts. That's it.
I did sheep gifts.
So, yes, you did sheep gifts 2 weeks ago, which is the approximate amount you said.
Labbit
So-
didn't know you were a New Zealander.
No, I'm not.
So
Really? Because you're
Actually,
probably
it was. Where
Sure,
is
we're
it?
fantasizing about sheeps there, mate.
Actually, freaking hell.
I get it
I'm gonna
because
see
New
if I can-
Zealanders fuck sheep.
Yeah. Basically, think any Scot, any
No,
know,
Scottish as well.
like any Scottish joke. Basically, it was posted. I'm going to give you a hint. It was posted on the 3rd of the 2nd, so a bit over 2 weeks ago. Closer to 3.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Lavitz, take a look at your DM.
Oh, it's a big burp.
It fully disqualifies me, I'm well aware, but there's
Yes,
no way
you've got it.
anybody's gonna
You,
get it.
you finally got it. However, if you guys had watched the video that I posted, you'd know this.
Yeah,
Wait,
well,
which video?
your links are stinky, Labbits. So yeah.
Okay, let's see if I can find the quote. The quote is still one of the best long songs / movies.
Okay, where was this?
It was in Art
Yeah.
and Memes on the 3rd of the 2nd, 2020.
Oh, the 3rd of the 2nd?
Oh, fine.
Jesus, that's much further back than you said.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 weeks. It was a bit over 3.
Oh.
You're a liar, Labbit, giving me all
Oh.
these sheep.
So
was
wait,
just a
is
prank.
that why a lot of people often group socialists and communists together?
Yes, socialists, communists, and
that
Nazis
makes
basically
sense.
are all cut from the same cloth with very similar
Wait, I thought Nazis was just a
economic
political
and
party. I thought
practices.
Nazism was just hating Jews and
No,
hating
no,
everyone
no.
except.
Nazism is a whole economic and social plan. It's not literally
Really?
just we hate the
I didn't
Jews. It is literally
Yeah, I thought it was.
socialism on a national scale. Just like communism is socialism on an international scale.
Nazism was a party. Nazi Party stood for the
National
National Socialist
Socialism.
German Workers' Party.
Yes,
Don't be a
National
smarty.
Socialist German Workers' Party.
yes, and
So, do you
one
have
of the
any
common
ideas?
things of communism is Workers
yes, but I
unite.
looked it up, so
Either way,
And the point
when
I
you
was
get a chance, check
trying
out that video. It explains the entire connection and how Hitler evolved from being a socialist to a national socialist to a genocidal. It's actually pretty interesting. Either way, enough
Alright,
politics, enough of
distract-
that.
Yeah.
Distract-
Sid
looking
got
at
it,
this.
but Sid looked it up, so that doesn't count.
Alright, I'm watching this song
can-
right now, so distract Labbits while I do.
Hey, Labbit. What's your favorite type of beer?
I don't really have a favourite type of beer. I sample stuff every now and again, but, you know, that's about
Oh,
it.
okay.
I'm not
Today
really
I
much of a
went-
drinker.
I really wish I was able to drink because I was really craving having because I remember I tried it in actually in Edinburgh. I tried a fucking Guinness
I used to drink Guinness.
It's-
like the
Oh.
basic one. I forget what it's called.
Is it? All right, hold on. I'm gonna message.
I know you cheated, so I'm not going to let you in.
Lavitz, you
That
fucking told me
actually
the
reminds-
timestamp
did I
for
ever-
this thing.
Did I ever tell you about the time I said when I was in Colorado, Lavitz? I think I told you, Lavitz, how I visited a brewery of Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking a bit about that, but that was a while back.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
That was like
well-
a couple months ago. Like,
That's a long time for my memory. Like, I thought I posted the freaking song like 2 weeks ago. It's closer to 4. Actually, I think it is 4.
yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah that's.
Lavitz,
I,
I've watched your video, and there you go.
Just say it.
It's fucking foot rot.
It is cool.
What is it called?
You didn't say the
Foot
entire
rot
thing.
flat, a dog's tail,
Foot
as
rot.
shown. I don't care if it's
Amico, what's
foot rot
your-
or
what's
foot
your-
rot.
It's foot
Big
rot.
fucking bullshit references. Why is that why are those? That's not a riddle. That's, hey, do you know this random bullshit trivia?
Yeah, and I've done trivia, riddles, and songs, song knowledge.
Yeah,
it's
anyway.
all
You
based
said
in
it was like a
Australia.
riddle. This wasn't a riddle. This was just a random New Zealand.
Yeah. Anyway,
Really
so
bullshit.
It's not
Nobody
exactly
I
fair to
used-
us because
I used
I'm fucking-
Lavitz's
Oh,
clues,
that
so there you
Lavitz.
go.
Yeah,
Lavitz,
bro,
I used your clues. There you go. Merry
It's
Christmas.
not exactly fair to us either because a lot of the stuff that you grow up in doesn't reach the international markets. So how
Yeah.
are we
bro.
supposed to know about all of
Anyway,
this
point
unless
is,
we actually
point
look it
is, I've answered it
Yeah, man, I want to
from
do some hooker shit.
using nothing but Lavitz's own song, and not the internet. So there we go.
Oh, okay, well that's fair.
I'll
I mean,
allow you
yeah.
in there, but you're going to be paying a bit extra.
That's fine.
What? You should be surprised that anybody got in Lavitz.
It's
You
like,
don't.
it's
You
like
dingus.
last week. Like last week, I'm literally asking 1980s, no, early 1970s, I think, like disco era songs.
That makes
talking
sense.
to a lot of people who were not
No,
born around
that's
that
okay.
era.
That's okay because that wasn't that long ago. This is a whole different fucking country, my dude. This is a whole different world.
It was an international movie. It was very
Well,
popular
is that
back
a
in the
reference?
90s.
Wait, what is it
Connect-
called again? What was it called again? What was it
Foot
called
Rock
again?
Flats, A Dog's
It was
Tale.
foot rot. Never mind. Ruby, goddamn.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, watch the movie. It's got some good music in it.
Only
and
one
it's
of you say it.
well animated.
What's
and
the
it's
name?
Foot Rot Flats, A Dog's Tale.
Foot rot flats. A dog's tail.
Yeah,
The dog's tail.
A Dog's Tale.
What
Like
the
a
fuck?
dog's tail.
It's called the dog's tail.
Oh, The Dog's Tale. I thought it was A Dog's Tale.
Yeah.
Close
Well,
enough.
it says it's on your music video. A dog's tail.
1968 New Zealand. By who the fuck is Murray Ball?
He was a famous New Zealand singer. That song came out and was like super popular for a short time, just as the movie was being finished made. So they actually were like, okay, we'll rush this song and chuck it straight into the end credits, literally like a week before released, and it basically advertised the song and got boosted by the song at the same time. So they kind of linked it together.
Oh yeah.
Pretty interesting story.
People also search for, and tell me if anybody knows any of these. Foot Rock Flats, Beyond Reasonable Doubts, Scion's Wedding.
I haven't heard Science
Smash
Reading, but I've heard Beyond Reasonable Doubt.
Okay. Of course you would. Smash Palace.
Nah,
Came
don't
a
think-
Hot Friday.
I may
Goodbye
have seen that
Pork
on
Pie.
I may have seen the second to last one
Came a
on
Hot Friday.
ABC, like literally back when I used to watch like 2 o'clock TV.
What becomes of the brokenhearted?
Not sure about that one.
Utu.
What was that?
Utu. UTU.
Yes. Oh no, that was Extro. Sorry, I was thinking Extro.
Cinema of Unease.
Not a clue.
Whale Rider.
Ruby, you can
I've
yell
seen
at
Free
Travis
Willy.
about this later.
Hey,
The point is,
okay. I think I
I'm in
made
the-
my point. You know what's one theme that's running through all these movies?
Not known very well.
Nobody here fucking knows about them, Lavitz.
I know
Nobody
a
knows
few.
about any of these
I
goddamn
watch a lot of
movies,
like
troglodyte.
older classic 80s movies. I love 80s movies.
Those were all set in the 80s. Literally every single one of those. In 80s to late 90s. Those were all set during that time.
Check out the
So,
Extro
yeah.
series. Each movie is different, but they all involve aliens.
That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that the in-game trivia is bullshit. That's the point I'm making.
Well, the point is,
there's
it's
no
supposed
way
to
we can
test
know
weird
any of what
knowledge
you're
that I give hiddenly through the Discord.
What?
anyway,
Whatever.
point is,
Fine.
we're
I'll
in-
give up my arguments. Fine.
Ruby, shut up. I'm in the thing. You
No,
don't
you.
need to go on a tangent.
I'm upset. Damn you.
I literally had 2 Boney M references for this thing. Who among you
Yes.
listen to Boney M
And
besides what
I
he
am-
said?
I only know Rasputin. That's the only Boney M song I know. Just Rasputin.
Yep, you didn't know Brown Girl in the Ring. I'm so disappointed. That's like the second best song.
I don't even know who the fuck are Boney M. I only know them. And that's
They were a
Because
disco
of the
band
reason-
from like the
jam.
60s or 70s.
The
I only know that
reason
one
you're
because
alive,
that
Ruby.
slaps.
No, shush.
Slaps
No,
the fattest
shush. Guys.
asses.
I am in the... Ruby, you can yell at Levitz more when it's your turn, okay?
Fine.
It's okay, babe.
I love how we're all doing the same thing to Kamiko that Kamiko does us.
Pretty much. Okay.
And he's the one getting pissed about it now.
What are you
Ooh,
buying?
There we go. You call it out, bro.
Hey, what happened to the skull? The skull was here. Huh.
Came in with the crystal skull.
You know, the big giant stone skull. It-
Yes.
We sold it,
Oh,
didn't we?
did you drag
Yeah,
that
you
off
sold
or
it and it
what?
was sitting on this, like, thick pillar here. I don't know what
You
happened
might
to
have
it.
dragged it off on accident.
Did you put it underneath the layer of the background?
Maybe,
Don't
yeah.
think so. Let me just go to the map. Nah. I just moved the map to the back and nothing.
Okay, so Discord might be... or Roll20 might be fucked up.
I might have accidentally deleted it or something when I was... No, Longman's still there. Weird. Either way, not the point. What would you like to buy? What are you buying?
What are you buying?
2 remote detonators.
Okay, let's roll a
That does
communication,
remind me,
my
before-
friend.
Alright.
It does remind me of you
Fucking
wanna,
2. Look at this.
detach one of the we were meaning to do this for a while and we waited till Ruby got here. The stun things.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's some things?
Stun mods for your gun.
Yeah.
So we don't kill the crew.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I figured I'd
Cool.
mention that now, knowing your rule about, oh, hey, if you didn't mention it or if it's not reflected in your inventory, it doesn't exist.
That's fair.
That's
We
a
can
good
bring
rule.
it up,
Yes,
Shadow.
I like that.
That,
And
Good
I
idea.
play by it. So we're safe.
Sometimes.
When was...
nah, I'm
Shadow, I
very,
went on
I'm
a
very
mission
hard on
without a
Kamiko when
gun.
it comes to stuff in his inventory
No.
now.
No, I went on a mission
Now.
without a rifle
Ow.
or the drone I had because I didn't have those things. So don't go crying to me, buddy.
All
gonna
I'm
go
saying
watch
is it's
it.
a little bit hypocritical considering your track record.
Did you say
When
don't go
have I
climbing
ever
on
done
me?
Go ahead and add one-time stun mod to your character sheet, Ruby.
Well, it's not a
Okay,
one time.
thank you.
It's a mod that uses up 2 shots. Like after 2 shots, it uses up its entire battery. So
Okay.
a full battery is 500 credits. A battery that may contain 2 shots is worth 250. So it will have 1 to 2 shots, and the other one will have a guaranteed 2 shots. Now, it does have a bonus to hit because it shoots a ring, like in Star Wars, as opposed to a beam.
Okay.
A ring?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of like the G Notions.
Yeah, kinda, but think more the stun gun that hits Princess Leia in A New Hope.
I'm trying to recall that.
Basically, instead of shooting a red beam, it just shoots like a 2.5 foot wide ring of energy.
I'm looking it up just so I can get a better reference of it. Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, I see it. The big blue ring. That makes
Yeah.
sense. It's funny. It also brought up a bunch of tasers as well as a police officer getting a taser training. So that's funny.
Cool.
That's so. Have you all? Do you all know that? I don't know if you all know that, but in the U.S., yeah, part of U.S. police training is you have to literally just get hit by a taser point blank.
Yep. I
Just so you
believe
know how it feels.
they have that in Australia, and
makes sense.
I know they have that. I think they have it in New Zealand. I'm not positive on that, but I know they have it in Australia because I was actually going to be a cop
You
at one
tased.
point.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool.
All right.
So, I mean,
How
it's
did
kind
my
of scary, but yeah.
roll turn out?
Yeah. Let's see. I got a. Did I roll for them? I'll roll again. Same roll. Yeah, they're gonna charge you. I'm gonna be generous and say 550 credits per detonator. Or they'll sell
All right.
sell you a blueprint for it for 1,000 credits.
All right, Sid. I'm gonna call you. Say, hey, can I borrow some money?
I'm gambling right now and losing.
All right, fuck it, Ruby. You got money? I need money.
Wait, what are you gambling on?
A game.
What?
And I
You can
am
gamble
losing
in the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can
That's cool.
fuck. Why would you expect gambling to be out of the question?
I don't know, man, because I don't know how Lavitz would calculate gambling. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure like the only thing you can't do is actually you might be able to do that too. I don't know.
Exactly. Anyway, wait, so, oh, yeah, how much money do you need, my dude?
1,100.
Like I said, if
Alright,
you
but
want
you
to,
want
you
me-
can buy the blueprints and then you can make them in the fabricator.
Yeah, I don't have the resources to make two, so I'll just buy them.
Alright, 1,100?
Yeah.
Alright, I cash app you it.
Yeah, alright. I give
And
it to the man.
a stun mod is 1,000 credits as well. So if you buy one, that'll be 1,000 credits.
I just subtracted 1,100 from my account, so how much more is that? So do I need to subtract another 1,000?
If you're buying a stun mod for your gun.
I was given one,
You got one?
so yeah. Remember, Shadow said to add it to mine because he bought one for me.
Ah, okay then. So I thought he brought that
Yeah,
one for
alright.
Kamiko.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm not sure who,
But you
who got
fully
it. You have to
understand
ask
the
Shadow.
relationship our characters have.
Good point. Yeah, definitely went to Ruby.
Yeah.
It's gonna say
Anyway.
if it didn't go to Ruby, it would have been me.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I've got the detonators now, yeah? 2 detonators?
Yep.
What?
Alright, great. Alright, that's enough. That's
Okay,
plenty
and
time
that-
for me.
That ends your day, Kamiko. It is now Ruby's turn. This is your last day on the Citadel.
Oh,
So
wow.
go to your
I
favorite
wanna
shops.
I want to go to. I want to see who can fix this broken alien shield generator that I got.
Alrighty. You could probably go to Yellowjack or the Black Market.
You could
Can I go
probably
to the
have
black
me do it
market?
too.
Yep. Since I allowed Kamiko to get in there, you can get in there, no problem.
All right, I'll go in and go down and be like, "Hey, who can fix this?"
Okay. Where's your token?
I think I'm in the bar.
Alrighty. I'll move you up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Mimiko? Or whatever.
Sit him down.
I hate you. Alright, You know who can fix shield generators? Alien shield generators?
This guy over here says he can have a look at it.
Alright, I'll hand him it. I'll hand him my broken alien shield generator, ready in case he tries to run off with it.
Oh, no, he won't run off with it. The black market has a
Okay.
reputation. They don't stiff you. They may stiff you on the price, but they will never stiff you on the goods.
Oh, that's good.
Because, well, they have a reputation, and as long as they keep their reputation, people defend them. So the cops
that's
won't
fair.
come in and piss them off.
Yeah. Alright then. So yeah, I'll hand him it.
Yep. Okay. Roll us a d20 plus communications.
Alright. I always forgot my communications. Is this either 2 or 3?
I think your communications is 2.
I'm a 3.
Does it? Okay. I'm going to
I have a 3.
screenshot one. You have a 3?
Yeah.
All right. Roll us d20 plus 3.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. That's a 1d20 plus 3. Let's go. Ooh!
Oh, a 22, but
22.
does that beat a nat 20?
Oh, fuck.
I am just going to print my screen and post it, just so you know I'm not lying.
I mean, I'll believe you, you know.
Yeah, but, I like to do this because fun.
That's fair.
Yes, he can fix it, but it takes some time to fix it. However, he can cannibalize it and basically give you a free, extension to your shield power system.
Honestly, I'm okay with just that, especially it'll be faster considering I don't have very much time on
Basically,
here.
what this will allow you to do is it will allow, when you put more points into your shield, it will allow it to go over 10 shield. So it basically extend the power supply for your shield by 10, which
Hey, yeah, no,
at the
I'm
moment
totally
your
down with
maximum is
that.
at the moment is maximum of 10 shield, and then you've got to invest a bunch of money into it. But this will give you a free extension.
Oh no, I'm totally down with that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and if
How
he
much is
can,
it gonna
if
cost
he
me,
can
bud?
keep the remaining parts, he will sell it to you for. Let's see, it's normally 10,000 for it. So he's going to sell it to you for 1,300 credits. The normal,
1,300?
the normal upgrade is 10,000 credits.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll totally do 1,300. Yeah, I'll totally take that. So subtracting 1,300 from my inventory.
Yep.
Alright, that's
3%
1,300.
off.
Oh yeah.
But wait, there's more.
Alright, but wait, there's
Billy
more. You do it
Mays
right now,
here.
I'll do the second one absolutely free. You know I can't do this all day. The ShamWow guy definitely beats out Billy Mays in my eyes.
I don't know. Billy Mays got on South Park, so you know.
Yeah, well, the ShamWow guy's literally the scout from TF2, so shut up.
I don't know. Mr. Shing might beat them both.
Oh, dude, you know who beats them all?
Who?
Billy Mays here with Flex Seal. Just slammed it on my asshole. Never gonna shit again. With the power of Flex Seal.
I'll take 2.
Alright, then laugh. It's you fucking weirdo.
I'm just remembering Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Ugh.
I'm a Moyle. I'm a very important guy. I do circumcisions. The ladies love it. Oh, I'll take 1. I'll take 1. I'll take 2.
Ugh. How do you take How do you take 2 circumcisions? What the fuck?
Well, when he's talking about none of them, the joke is that none of them know what a circumcision is.
Oh, I get it. You know what? You know what always reminds me of? This really weird, dark memory. I don't know when it was or why, but for some reason, I was just randomly looking at porn comics and randomly stumbled upon a very crude, like, furry porn comic in which they were giving each other circumcisions, and it was fucking weird. It was at like it was at like 4 in the morning, and it haunts my dreams every day. No, it doesn't haunt my dreams, but it comes back to me in like nightmarish flashes, and I hate it, and I want to die.
Oh well, you know, they're necessary in certain countries. But
What, circumcisions?
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but that comic definitely didn't need to exist, and I hate
Oh
it,
no,
and
no,
I
no,
hate
no, they don't.
the fact that it exists, and I want to die. But yeah.
You get it done when you're younger, so then you don't remember it. It's just like tailing a lamb.
Oh yeah, no. I don't think I shared this, but I remember on my street, because I live on a street that has that not too far down the road, like probably about 2 blocks, is like a pretty busy intersection with like a lot of business and stuff. On that intersection, there are a bunch of these protester dudes in all white cowboy outfits, except for a big red stain on their crotch. And I remember coming up and being like, "Oh, what are you guys protesting?" And it was like 4 or 5 men protesting the circumcision of boys at a young age, basically saying that it's basically pointing out that it's like genital mutilation, and that it's like the biggest sham in the medical industry, and how it's basically just like assault and just all this shit.
I have a good rebuttal to that.
surreal.
I'll stick them in the desert for a month without any way to clean themselves, where they have to ration their water solely for drinking, and we'll see how ready they're happy to get a freaking circumcision or lose their freaking cock.
Oh, is that really? I don't know what will happen to a penis, but I don't
in World
think I
War
wanna
II
know.
and World War One. Basically, what happened with a lot of people that weren't circumcised and were in desert warfare, they had to ration their water like anything, so they couldn't clean themselves. They couldn't clean their cocks. Dirt, like very fine dirt, would get around the cock and get in that area and get in the folds of the skin. And as they're running through the desert, marching through the desert, the sand is rubbing between the skin, eventually roaring it, and then causing infections due to the smegma, which some guys ended up losing their cocks, and some were lucky and were managed to get circumcisions before they lost their cocks.
Jesus Christ! All right then.
One reason why my grandfather was very adamant about me getting a circumcision, and my dad and his brothers getting circumcisions.
Alright then. Well, now I know that.
Because he saw some people end up getting their cocks cut off due to the fact that, you know...
Shit was literally just getting... I can imagine how that could happen.
Yes, but with the thing nowadays, there's no need to ration
And the thing is, in modern areas and in like European countries where it's cooler, there's no silt really flying through the air, it's really not necessary. But it is always a necessary safety when you're thinking, like when you're in a drier, arid area that's full of dust and dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And in a sense, my grandfather's thing always said was, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Huh. That's true.
I live in Canada. I don't got that problem.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about that. You're in a cold, wet area basically.
But
you're not in a fucking desert.
Cut mine off anyway.
That's fair. Yeah, no, I live in like I live in literally like I live in the valley, which is basically the armpit of America. So that's cool.
Yeah, if it's dusty and humid, then you're fucked. That's even worse.
No, it's wet and humid. It's wet and humid.
Well, then you're good.
I mean, it's still gross.
But you're gonna stink the high of heaven. But
oh yeah, you mean high hell?
High heaven, and low hell. The stink's gonna go both ways.
Okay. I just randomly saw an image. I'm putting in fucking memes. No, what the fuck is it? Why?
Either way, you've got
memes. What did I miss?
Check it out. I just put in memes.
We're discussing circumcision.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
But also that, and
Now you're on to your second section of the day because you did that in the morning.
okay. Oh, I still have another move. All right, let's see
You
what
still
else
have
is
2
there.
moves.
So,
You have your 3 actions for the day,
oh,
and then
yeah,
you
I forget
basically have to
about
go to bed and get some sleep because you're going to have a long trip. And if things
Oh,
don't
okay.
get set in right, you could orbital drift is a thing,
Yeah.
and coming out in an asteroid is a possibility.
Oh,
Especially
no.
since you
Alright
saw a planet being a cracked open planet.
Oh shit! All right then. Also, really quickly, so I just took out the broken alien shield generator
Yep.
as an item.
And just put in your stats, shield extent, like shield, extra shield power source.
Okay.
Extends, and then put in brackets, extends to maximum of 20.
Nice. All right then.
wow. It's Ruby time. What's that?
Okay.
Whoa!
What does Ruby do in the afternoon?
Whoa! Suck dick. I'm just kidding.
Yeesh.
Well, your mask
trying to
does
see
have a
what
hole
else.
in the front of it.
Oh yeah. No, that's a respirator, retard.
It flips to the side. It unzips in
Ah,
the front.
fine. You've caught me in my whorish ways.
She moves her
Also,
whole of this, and then
What's your game on strong?
what can I do with this weapon base that I have?
Sorry, what was that?
What can I do? I have in my inventory a weapon base. What can I do with that?
You can basically turn it into parts and mods and stuff like that.
Okay.
With
And you know a certain someone that can make mods.
Oh yeah. So, I guess I could do that on the ship with you, right?
yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
can
need to
basically do
here.
that during travel time.
Okay, yeah, I'll hold off on that then. What else is there that I might want to do? Let me look at my inventory again, because that's the biggest source of shit and I could do. I have my helmet, I have healing crystals, underwear, horse dildo, makeup, society dress, coat, X cocktail, Horika, stripper uniform, Deadly's contact info, Flora Fawn's contact info. How about I go to the club and be like, maybe go up to the boss, whatever his name is, something Trump. Fucking
Trumpy
stupid.
Balboa.
Trumpy, yeah. I hate you, by the way, for making that a character.
It is the best meme. Look at it. Look at
the
it.
shittiest meme ever.
It
I
is the-
hate it. I hate
It is
you.
the best
How dare you
meme.
slander the name of Rocky Balboa with fucking Trump?
It's literally.
Look how
It is the
nasty
God
you-
Emperor Trump and Rocky Balboa, the biggest kick-ass in the world,
Yeah, I
combined.
hate you.
So
Yeah, I
it's
hate
literally
you for
God
combining those
Emperor
things.
Balboa.
That's like combining combining Krispy Kreme, that's like taking a hot delicious Krispy Kreme donut and just smearing dog diarrhea on it. Thanks.
No, it's not.
Thanks,
It's
Louder.
literally like getting a jam-filled donut and then putting jam on the top.
No, it's like putting
Plum
shit
jam.
on top.
like
Alright,
putting plum jam on
putting
top.
shit on top. What do you mean? It's not like extra jam. It's like putting literally smearing decaying fecal matter on it. All
I
right.
disagree.
I don't
disagree.
give a shit. All
I
right,
support the
I'm gonna
God
go-
Emperor.
Shut the fuck
God
up,
Emperor
you Native
protects.
American, you cunts.
The Emperor protects.
Shut the fuck up. Also, so I go up to this retard and I'm like, hey boss, so I'm gonna be departing and it's probably gonna be a while till I'm able to do another job. So while I'm here, are there any last big jobs that are on listing maybe I can knock out before I have to depart?
Let's see. Roll as a D20 plus communications.
D20 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay, and
Oh!
8 doubles. Roll again.
Wait, what the fuck?
Roll again, it was doubles.
Oh, I see. Wait, well, what does the first one count?
No, like, your first one was equal with the exact same, so this is basically to decide the tie.
Oh, I thought that, for some reason I thought the 20, oh, are you kidding me? I have to beat a 20? You fucking me right now? Yeah,
Nat
good
20.
luck. Ah, fucking kill myself.
He's like, I'm not sure you're up for all the customer base that have pre-booked you for the last week.
Oh, come on, boss. I can handle it. I can do at least 2 shifts, and I can pack as many people as you can. Come on, boss. You give me something. I want to be able to do something for the club before I have to go. I love you guys.
He's like, I don't know. I have to really worry about the safety of my workers. After all, I run the best strip club in the galaxy.
I fucking hate you. Well, I mean, you don't gotta worry about me. If something happens to me, that's on me. I think that I don't know if we can make an agreement upon that, but I really would hope we are able to, because I'd love to try and do some last bit.
If you're ready to sign a waiver, I will allow it. Just
What
don't
are
end
the
up in jail.
What are the liabilities? What liabilities am I signing off?
Basically,
this
he won't
liability
be
waiver?
held responsible. Like, him and his company and thing will not be held responsible for any damages that may occur.
Okay. Well, fuck it. Yeah, I'll sign it. Fuck it. Let's go. This is me. Imagine just me. Alright, boss.
Alrighty.
I swear, if anybody hurts her, though, they're dying.
I'm gonna kill them. No, I just can't. I probably won't.
Okay, I am going to roll. Let's see. Are we?
And also, I'm okay with this. Oh yeah. Okay.
You got 2 shifts, and you need to do basically a week and a half's work. So let's see that. I'm just going to make it simple. Roll me. Let's see. I'm going to say 20 D20s and then 2 D100s.
Okay, so first 20 D20s, flat,
20 D20,
right? All
yep,
flat.
Flat 20. Oh no, yeah, we'll make it flat because you're going to have pluses for the first few and then you're going to work your way to minuses. So just flat
Okay.
D20.
20 flat D20s, right?
20 flat D20s and then 2 D100s.
Okay. Holy shit.
Okay, no crit successes. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 successes. So that's equal, minus 1. Okay, and then 2 D100s. Okay, and okay. And now my turn to roll.
Oh god.
So what was it? It's slash roll.
Oh, I just use the boxes, honestly. I just use like the little the dice thing for the advanced dice roller.
Just gonna see if that works. Hey, it works.
Nice.
Okay, so what's that? 5, 6, 7.
Well, I didn't get as much with the 20 D20s, so that's good.
Okay,
It wasn't that far behind, but still not good.
so you got a crit fail and 9 successes. I got 15 successes and 2 crit successes in a row. Not bad. Okay.
This game.
And let me just do the 2D100s. Okay, that's fairly average. Okay. The first session you do alright. You service
Nice.
basically 10 dudes at once.
Nice.
And this is your 2 shifts done. Like the each is 10 basically. And you're quite exhausted by the end of it. But you push on. The blokes do most of the work, but by the end of it, have you ever seen certain hentais with orcs?
Oh yeah.
And basically it goes to like an inflation hentai, and then basically they're drowning in a pool of cum. That's basically
Yeah.
you by the end of it.
Hot.
So by the end of it, you were passed out, and then they keep going for a few hours.
Oh, alright then.
In the morning, you wake up. You're extremely sore. Would be an understatement. Your stomach hurts due to inflation, and you're not going to be able to walk for basically a day.
Oh, alright
However,
then.
Trumpy Balboa was by your bedside the whole night. He paid.
Oh, that's
He
sweet.
also paid for your medical expenses.
Oh Jesus, what
Just-
medical expenses did I need?
Almost reconstructive surgery.
For what?
Nice. Your ass.
What? For what? My vagina? Jesus.
Basically, every orifice was basically hentai inflation.
Gaped. Jesus.
You know, like when they
fucking
blow a
Christ.
load and their stomach becomes like 20 times the size and whatnot, and they're like bleh, spewing up friggin' cum. That was basically you. So,
Hot.
however, you did make quite a bit of credits.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. They literally fucking ruined me to the highest point of like the
Okay.
level of the definition.
With the bonus, which you actually lose your bonus due to Trump paying your medical expenses.
Oh damn it! All right.
But he
Which is, I
allows,
guess,
but he did allow tips. See,
Alright.
there's bonuses and then there's tips. He
Those
took-
bastards are gonna tip me good.
Oh, they did. And
Good.
Trump, basically, your whoring level goes up a level instantly.
All right, sweet.
Your reputation amongst the company, the entire company, goes up a tick as well.
All right.
So that means that when you go into like another whoring area, if it's run by one of him or his clones, basically, your reputation will remain. You'll be able to start at a higher reputation, which your base will be
Wait,
like
so
350 credits instead of
Okay, so-
250.
So went up. I got one in whoring and craft, and then another one in what?
In reputation, whoring reputation, which should be at level 3 now, I think.
Which one is that? I only have whoring.
I think that was whoring as well. Whoring and reputation are basically the same, I think.
Oh,
I don't think I
then why
separated
did I
them.
get 2 points.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
your whoring should be basically at level 4, I think now, shouldn't it?
Oh, it was already at 3.5.
Oh, then it should be. Then it's at 5. It's maxed out.
Okay. Oh, nice.
So that means in the whoring industry, like as long as it's in this company, you basically get private rooms, extra protection, extra money, extra bonuses, stuff like that. You get a lot
Fuck
more
yeah,
things.
okay,
Like
this
you
is
get,
worth it.
you-
This is
you
worth
get-
it.
you- in a sense, you'll get protection not only in their location, but you also get protection station wide. Your ship not included, but basically, if you get injured on the job, they pay for any medical fixes.
Well, that's good.
So if you even contract a
Glad these
disease,
boys
they will
well.
literally pay and even do research if you get some unknown disease. They'll literally do the research and pay for it in order to cure you.
Oh, nice.
So the health plan
Ain't
of
that just sweet of 'em?
yeah, the health plan of the Balboas is really good.
I'd imagine so.
We have the best healthcare.
I swear to fucking God.
You wouldn't believe it. It's huge.
I swear to fucking God, bro.
Either way, I am posting your credits in the chat. Boom.
15,000.
Yes.
Not worth it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's worth it.
Yep. However, you won't be able to walk for an entire day.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll be a day of traveling, right?
Oh, it'll be more than a few days of traveling.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just spend one of those days kind of just sleeping it off, man.
You're going to be walking around with basically a catheter and a bloody what are those the drip feeder things that they put in your arm?
Oh, an IV.
Yeah, an IV. Yeah,
An
basically
IV.
you're walking around with an IV and a catheter for the next day.
Hey, man, if that's how,
As
if
an
I'm
intravenous.
leaving, if I'm leaving the fucking space station with a blown out asshole and pussy, like literally hooked up to an IV from getting
Well,
fucked
actually,
too
technically,
hard,
it's-
that's how I want to walk out.
Technically, it's a reconstructed arsehole and pussy. It was like split
Nothing.
open, so they had to literally reconstruct it and put it all back together.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. I got dragged out of the club with the blown out pussy, and I'm okay with that.
Actually, seeing how you came to near death, I'm going to have you roll a d20 quickly.
Okay. 16.
Oh, you avoid a fun chart roll.
Get fucked. Actually, I got fucked.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Congratulations, you've maxed out your whoring skill and your reputation. So, congrats. I'm sure it's a dream come true.
I'm a fucking yeah. Well, no, not really. Considering this is an advanced fantasy, in which they're able to do things like fucking vaginal and anal, like reconstruction surgery, and saying they probably don't have that in real life, and I probably wouldn't want that to happen to me. It's not really a dream come true, but I see what you mean.
Well, they stitch up women's vaginas after they've had kids and stuff if they've had to cut them or
Oh yeah.
or if there's been tearing and stuff like that. So,
Oh, dude, my mom. I'm pretty sure that would have probably had to happen to my mom, but she got a fucking C-section.
yeah, same with my mum. My mum's hips were too narrow, so she wouldn't been able to give birth to me or my sister.
My head was just too fat.
Same here. I had a big head,
Hey,
and
dude,
very wide
same, bro,
shoulders.
same.
Like I have super wide shoulders for
My
someone
shoulders
my
aren't
size.
that wide. My head's just fucking fat. Yeah.
My grandfather always said that I was built like a boxer
That's cool.
because I literally for my height, my shoulders would be like classed as like if I was like say like 6 foot or something, my shoulders would literally be like almost like 2.5, 3 foot wide in equivalency.
Okay.
I literally have to like spend a lot of time stretching out the shoulders of shirts so that I can actually wear them, or I have to literally like I'd fit in like a 1XL t-shirt, but I literally have to buy 3 to 4XL t-shirts just so that my shoulders aren't literally squashed in.
Alright then.
I'm a mutant
Also,
freak. I'm like a dwarf.
oh no, you're not. You're not a freak. But I just realized something would be kind of funny if the dialogue after I went to the underground to sell like the component for that shield is like, so what are you going to do now? I'm gonna get split in half. See ya.
Well, the trooper still came into work.
Yeah.
Why am I?
Oh.
I'm thinking of the Family Guy
Yeah,
episode.
I remember that one. That's terrible.
Wait,
Yeah, I
I'm
used a
trying to
penis
remember
enlarging
which
pill
one
on when I had sex with the waitress, and it just shows and she's literally like split open, and
Jesus.
and Peter's like, "What a trooper! She still made it into work."
Alright then.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Either way, okay, the day has ended, and
All right.
okay, you get just as you, I'll move you back to the ship. And as you're about to take off, a message comes through. And I actually built a token for this guy, so I better go and find it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
As we're leaving, wait. Can you get us a cookie from this random alien monster?
I'm posting it in... Not art and memes. Dickhead, get out of that.
Space Dragoons.
Space Dragoons. And here's the guy's token because I didn't actually write up enough dialogue and stuff for it.
Ah, okay.
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 Oh, okay. It's just fucking. Alright then.
All right.
Why is this retard staring at me?
Let's begin.
How dare you!
Wait, I didn't say that. I didn't say that in the universe.
No, how dare you call him a retard? That isn't. That is a legend. He is a legend.
Who is he? What's his name? What's his name? What's
His
his
name is Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah, Leslie Nelson, more like Leslie Dixon, because he sucks his dick.
He is literally one of the greatest comedy actors who has ever lived.
I
Oh,
think
really?
you
I'm going
have
to-
triggered. I
Oh,
think
really? What's he
Lavitz
from?
has
What's he
been
from?
triggered.
Lavitz? What movie is he from? What comedy is this?
Let's see. Everything from Airplane, Wrongfully Accused, Dracula Dead and Loving It, pretty much any Mel Brooks movie,
Oh, really?
with the exception of Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Rogue Part 1.
It sounds pretty shit,
Yep,
Lavitz.
I think he might have played a small part in the history of the world. Yeah.
Okay.
He was in like 2 of the Scary Movies, which was his weakest work ever, but that was just due to shit writing. I think
Scary
he
movies aren't very good, but then I don't think they're supposed to be very good.
literally, I think he was in like over 400 movies or something like that, including TV shows
This
and
is
stuff.
Detroit.
Police Squad,
Wow.
Naked Gun.
Wow, that sounds pretty retarded.
Watch the Naked Gun movies. They are some of the best movies ever made. Dracula Dead and
no,
Loving It
sorry.
is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh no, sorry,
Alright.
I don't want to watch that because I'm afraid
So-
I'll contract retardation.
So
You
we're
can
patching it through.
Yes.
Lavitz, what's he saying?
He basically says, what you are doing is for the greater aid of the Federation. We hope that you succeed in your quest and your journey.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Thanks,
He
boss.
said, if you succeed, I will personally ensure that you guys will have enough money to basically live comfortable lives for the rest of your lives.
Epic, bro. I
That'd
need
be
to.
nice.
I need to nurse my pussy back to health.
I look at this man. I give him a light nod. Hell's bearings of hell could not stop us, sir.
He says,
No.
my personal space station will forever, if you survive, my personal space station, the RCL, will be forever your homes. A welcome
Nice.
beacon of hope that you will always be welcome, no matter what. That's if you succeed in your mission, of course.
Well, yeah.
And I want to let you all know, we're counting on you.
Well, now with all that being told to us, and this is in art memes. Lavish just gives this look. What's that? Just
Anyone else have anything to say to this man?
we'll
This
try to do our best,
legend-
dude.
Nope. Alright, boss. We'll do our best.
He's like, hopefully we could become friends one day.
Yeah.
By the way, he was also in the Family Guy Star Wars movies.
Oh really? Oh, what are you playing that
Alright.
one?
You know when they're shooting down the the TIE fighters, and suddenly someone comes in out of nowhere and they're like, I want to let you all know we're all counting on you, and then disappears. That was Leslie Nielsen.
Well,
Apprising
it makes
his,
sense that he'd be
his
in a
role from
retarded
Airplane.
movie.
Apprising his role from Airplane, which is a really good movie. The Airplane too,
Really
I
sounds
reckon,
like
is
you're
pretty good.
playing an airplane full of retards.
Well, that was part of the joke of the actual movie. That
Okay.
basically everybody was
That's a
retarded.
pretty retarded joke.
You know the joke where like the woman's freaking out and someone's like, calm down, and they're like slapping her, and then it's like, wait, you're on it on the telephone, someone else comes up and starts slapping him, calming down, and then it's like, oh, you want it on the phone, and then it basically shows a lineup of people, and there's like people with like boxing gloves and machetes and freaking stuff like
Don't they
that.
end up
Yeah.
with like a hammer or something?
Beg your pardon?
I think they have a hammer in that scene as well. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Remember
basically
they
that's
Family
what
Guy.
that is from like one of Leslie Nielsen's famous movies.
Okay, that sounds like a pretty retarded joke.
It is.
I mean,
But it's good.
It's Family Guy.
Well, Family Guy ripped off Airplane. Airplane was like,
Well,
what,
they didn't really
19?
rip it off. They mostly
Like,
just
80s?
referenced it. But yeah, I see what you mean.
Basically, you know the movies where they literally parody a serious movie and take aspects
Yeah.
of it and put it. He's the main actor that basically started that whole genre.
Okay.
Okay.
We're off.
So, thanks to him, Scary Movie and stuff like that came up. But also that also
Yeah.
means that Scary Movie 3 onwards is his fault as well. So, it's a mixed bag.
I only watched 1 and 2, so
1 and 2 are really
I
good.
really
The rest is shit.
If
Yeah.
anyone else,
I haven't watched them.
if anyone else has anything to say to this man, just
No.
Pee pee poo poo.
Shadow, you got anything?
I don't actually say that. Shadow? Hello? Shadow.
I'm here. I don't have anything to say.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough.
In that case, we're off.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
Sydney's gonna offer to help take care of Gala until she's better.
No problem.
Be like, hey there, love. I won't be doing much scissoring for a little bit. I'll tell you that much.
Would I be
shit
able
Oh,
to
looks like-
sizzle me timbers.
Shit looks like a fucking calzone that got had a stick of dynamite shoved into it and then stitched back up with spaghetti.
You look like
You
an
know I
exploded
don't
Hot
care
Pocket.
about that, right? I just want to
Yeah.
make sure you're better.
Levitz?
Your click looks like
That's
Deadpool's face.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Your
No, that
vagina looks like an
entire
exploded
area
Hot
probably-
Pocket.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well,
Your
Hot
asshole
Pocket,
looks like the abyss. It stares back at you.
What the fuck, you asshole?
Sorry,
All right,
Kamiko.
I got a question.
Yes.
Yes. So, do we have the coordinates for the edge of the solar system?
Do you have the coordinates of where they came out of their wormhole?
All right.
After that, the signal was cut, but they managed to get the signal of like the star, not the star charts, but the 7 spots, like the 7.
I bet Kamiko
in-
loves wormholes.
Okay. So, what's our So our where we're coming out is. Where specifically is it? Is it the edge
exact
of the solar
spot.
system that
The
is
exact
from?
spot.
Okay.
You don't know where exactly it is. All you know is the 2 images that were taken that were relayed back to you while the portal was still open, and then when the portal closed, it was cut off. So I literally
Alright.
took 2 photos and basically found the closest indicator of life, which would normally be a planet or something large like a space station.
Okay.
Like a PlayStation?
Yep.
I guess if everyone's
But
helping
you
Ruby,
sold
then the
yours.
captain and I are the ones in charge of keeping the ship piloted. So,
Yep.
No, I think only one person should take care of me.
Well, basically,
Or
you
just
need
a
a
bit-
navigator and a pilot to initiate the system to actually go into hyperspace.
I'll run nav.
All right, then do you want the captain to do it, or does anybody else want to pilot?
I mean, I'm pretty okay at piloting, but I'm kind of out of mission.
You can hobble your way to it, but you'll probably have a minus. I'm going to say a -3.
Oh yeah, no, fucking yeah, no, that's not worth it. I'd rather just have somebody else do it.
It's like I'm kind of tackling with a wormhole of my own.
I'm more
Oh.
so I'm dealing with a collapsing black hole, my guy.
Okay.
Okay, while you guys decide what you guys want to do, I'm going to go take a piss. Be right back.
Alright then.
All right. Where do we want the
I
captain?
think the captain should pilot. Yeah.
All right.
That was a pretty quick decision. At least we'll have our decision ready for when they get back.
Yeah, well, I've got a +4 to any tech roll, so either I'm gonna
Nice.
get
Oh
the-
yeah.
Yeah, so nav or piloting, I'll probably do decently, unless I roll a 1. But hopefully it's decent.
Yeah, that's weird. So in TF2, there are cosmetics, right?
What?
And I was saying, it's weird. You know how in TF2 there are cosmetics,
Yes?
and they change it, and a lot of times, body cosmetics will actually change player looks, like from your perspective, like the arms and the hands and stuff, as well as of course the weapons. There's a cosmetic for a scout where it changes his white hand wraps to like fingerless gloves. And oddly enough, it doesn't actually change how his hands look, like from the perspective of the player, only upon looking at him from third person, as well as being seen from other players. But the player themselves doesn't change their hands, which is weird, considering there are a plethora of hand changing cosmetics. So yeah, small little random notion because I was on scrap.tf right now. Someone was raffling off that cosmetic and made me think of that.
Alright. If that's decided, then yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm bored. Kamika, do you have any meme?
Oh, do I have memes?
Send some fucking memes, my dude. I'm bored.
I wonder
Okay.
how long we're going to be going because it's almost midnight already.
Yeah, I'm sorry for keeping us up, but yeah, no, I wonder,
I'm back.
Welcome back.
okay. Oh, we were asking, how long do you think you're gonna wanna keep this game running? Levito
Basically,
Bobito.
not too much longer, but you basically go into warp, and then basically you'll come out of warp, and then we'll see
Okay.
what you guys want to do after that. We started quite
Alright,
late,
there you
though.
go.
The only reason I asked is because it's about 12 till midnight.
Yeah, or 15 till midnight for me.
Alrighty.
It's a rough estimate because it's 11:47.
Oh, for
I
me
am
it's
not sorry
11:45.
for these memes.
Well, we haven't even
Oh,
been playing
dude,
for 2
please
hours
let me
yet.
see them fucking. Let me see them. These fucking.
Kamiko, we should focus more on the game than memes.
Ruby
No, I asked for memes.
While you were waiting.
Yeah, we were.
My cure is most
So-
effective. I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school. Also, I hate the Splatoon. Oh god, green text.
Yeah.
Don't have an AR. Law requiring ownership of at least one pass. This SWAT team raised my house while I'm eating breakfast. They have me surrounded. SWAT team had attack rolls out. They don't pay for repairing the front door. That's funny. When everyone starts making good morning posts and you haven't even sucked yet. That's good.
Anyway.
Those are good memes.
Anyway,
Okay,
it's warp
Anyway.
time.
okay. Who wants to drive? D20
I
plus
think
tech
we
will
agreed
be.
on the captain. We agreed on the captain.
Alrighty.
Unless the nav roll is not a tech roll, in which case I'll take it over.
The
That's
nav
really
roll is
weird.
more or less is a tech roll, but it's not an overly strenuous thing. Unless you get like
Jesus.
a 5 or below, you're really not gonna muck it up because all you need to do is literally
Alright.
punch the codes into the computer and
That's
wait
my-
for a warp solution.
Alright, Lavitz, that's my roll for, I guess piloting? I don't know.
Was it
Whichever one you want me
piloting?
to do.
Was it piloting or
Fucking
navigation?
piloting. Let's go with piloting.
Alrighty.
Piloting. I got a 15.
Okay, let's move you to there.
Alright,
Okay.
Captain.
Okay, you open up a portal. It suddenly drains 25% of your power.
Oh, yankers.
Because this is a long warp. This isn't a small warp like previously, and you don't have a trebuchet to launch you.
So why don't we have our space trebuchet on?
A space
In our inventory.
trebuchet is basically it opens up, in a sense, a hyperspace warp tunnel for you that your ship would normally do,
Oh my
but
God.
then your ship opens up a hyperspace tunnel in that thing, so it allows you to
Jeez.
basically hyperspace through hyperspace.
Are you fucking kidding me? I thought you were making a joke about just having an enormous trebuchet just in the middle
No,
of
it's
space to just launch our ship.
They
No,
just
an actual
basically
thing.
it's referred to as a trebuchet because it basically winds up and
It
then
launches you.
launches.
Yeah,
So
that's funny though.
yeah, it's
I just
actually
imagine in the middle of space.
it's
just
actually
huge
a
ass
reference
medieval
to
era.
one of my favorite books that actually
Which one?
uses a space trebuchet. It's called "We'll Save the Galaxy for Food," and it's got a sequel.
Oh,
"We'll Destroy
that's
the
cool.
Galaxy for Cash." It's both of
That's
them
funny.
really good things. They're written by and
Yahtzee
audio
Croshaw.
booked by Yahtzee. Yeah, Mogworld is my
Yahtzee
favorite
is-
book.
I hate the Escapist, but I love Yahtzee Croshaw.
Yeah, he's the only thing that I go on the Escapist for. Everything else can suck a dick. Movie Bob especially.
Oh,
Movie
I
Bob is a
don't
special man.
watch the other Escapist videos, and I feel bad for Yahtzee because he's kind of stuck with the Escapist, even after all the stupid shit they pull sometimes. Because weren't they were sued and lost a while ago because they were like spreading defamatory comments about people?
Yeah, but
Jesus.
almost all games journalists were. That was basically
Yeah, but I
the
feel
aftermath
bad for
of the Gamergate, where a lot of
Yeah,
bullshitters were held accountable.
what a
But I feel bad
shitters.
for Yahtzee because he doesn't deserve to have that shit thrown at him, but he's a part of the Escapist, so it kind of hit him too.
Yeah, but luckily it didn't really wreck his reputation. In fact, his clean reputation is the only reason the
That made my
Escapist
watch
is
an
anything.
Escapist?
That anybody reads or views anything on the Escapist is solely because of Yahtzee. But if you get a chance, read Mogworld. Or actually, better yet, listen to Mogworld. It is probably
I'd love to.
it is
I,
awesome.
I'd love to buy his books, but I can't. I don't have anywhere I can buy them, and I don't have the fucking money to. these days.
They're on Audible, and if you register on Audible, you can actually get a free book
You
when you
could also
first
just
sign up to
bootleg
it.
the PDFs off of online.
That too, but basically you can get the audio book
Yeah,
for
but I
free.
want to support him.
Yeah, he still gets paid. If you download an audio book for free, they still get paid for it.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
hoping to support him because I'm hoping that if we support him enough, he'll be able to split off from fucking Escapist and be able to form his own thing.
I just want him to come back to Australia and continue Yahtzee's YouTube channel.
Well, that's fair.
I don't think he should
Just
come
like,
back to Australia with how restrictive some of the laws are there.
It's not so
Especially
much that,
considering,
it's
like-
because he hated the slow internet, basically. He basically
Well, I'm
moved
meaning
for
more
pussy and better internet.
I'm meaning more like the restrictions of the Australia Ratings Board was kind of fucking stupid.
They are
And I
stupid,
figure
yes.
since he lives in the States, I imagine that it's easier.
Yeah,
Oh, listen to
I still
listen,
reckon
y'all
he
know
might-
about like
I think he still was
publication.
more interested in the fact that
Shit.
the vagina that he loved so much was actually over in America.
Good y'all.
Somehow, what a bastard. All right. Let me just get the image.
I can't wait. I kind of feel bad for fucking Yahtzee as well, because he sit there and recently move from like Los Angeles to somewhere else, and it's a lot worse.
I'm really not sure. I know he moved from Melbourne to somewhere, but I don't know where he moved to.
Where's Melbourne again?
East side of Australia. It's literally
Okay.
it's literally just below Sydney.
Yeah, I know
If-
I know about Melbourne because there's a YouTube group that I follow called the Misfits, and they lived in Melbourne because I believe actually two of them are New Zealanders and one of them's Australian, and the other two are just Americans.
Okay, so 15 navigation roll, tolerable, and warp rift stability, tolerable. And
Did you see
tolerable.
Yahtzee's new video about the fucking Zombie Army 4?
Yes. I basically watch every zero punctuation that comes out and I save it to my computer.
I don't save it, but I was really confused about his synopsis of that video because it seemed like he liked it because it was simple, but didn't like it because it was simple.
Yeah, he never gives a proper score. He just says basically what's on his mind about it in a funny way.
Yeah.
With only time he gives like a full one is something like Mind Jack.
Alright,
Okay,
we're
so-
going to space.
Now let me just set the power level.
Lavitz, we have a shield of 93. I thought it was... Shouldn't it be full?
No, they repaired your hull. They didn't actually repair your shield.
Okay, fair enough.
And
move on.
where is power? Oh, that's right. It's on ship status. Oh. Power is at 75% now. Because big warp jump. In fact, you didn't even realize how long a warp jump it actually was. But you're going to basically this section of space that you can tell from the histories basically was colonized a long time ago, but then during the unification wars contact was lost through this place. And since then no one's been able to make contact with any of the races that were there. There were some human settlers, some alien settlers, but the native species was never properly catalogued. And yeah, because basically during the unification wars a lot of information was lost because yeah, just shit happens. And primitive technology by your guys' standards. We're literally talking like 1,000 years prior.
That's fair.
Slug throwers. I didn't think Liges was so nostalgic.
What?
What?
Yeah, I didn't get that one either.
I'm surprised that not many people fucking played that game. It was a quote from Star Wars Republic Commando. It was one of the few Star Wars games.
Man, I only played like a little bit.
I haven't played that probably in 10 years.
Forgetting about it. I remember it though. Like I played it semi-recently, but I only played a little bit of it because something happened. I forgot what. Oh no, actually it wasn't even recently. It was a while ago, and I had it on disc with this like whole collection of Star Wars, Battlefield 1, Old Republic.
I got the same disc.
Republic Commando.
And
Yeah,
Galaxy
that
at
whole
War or whatever it
collection of
is.
discs. That whole collection of discs.
I don't
Yeah.
have Galaxy at War, but I
No, I
have
had the majority of them just on Steam, but yeah.
I don't have the Galaxy at War. The only Star Wars games I have are Empire at War and Republic Commando, Battlefront 2, and the Old Republic MMO, because I absolutely love the MMO.
Okay, I
what
want
do I
somebody to roll me a D20.
Or
Alright.
what? Depending on what it means I roll or someone else.
It's just a flat D20.
Oh, no, I mean, for what? Like the shield?
I'm not telling you what it's for until it's rolled.
Fine,
Then
I'll
make it-
roll it. Oh, fine. Can we go do it?
He put us on this mission.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, we were gonna do this
Oh.
regardless.
Yeah, you understand that
Okay.
regardless we would have been in this scenario. It's just...
God damn it, Kamiko. It's
Yeah,
all
but it's easier to blame you.
Yeah, well,
I'm just
who
kidding.
wants me to roll this, huh?
I did.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I want us to fail and die.
This one is your fault.
Okay,
Yeah,
you guys
I'm
are
fair with
going
that. I'm good
through
with that.
what looks like a Stargate pattern. If any of you have watched
Nice.
Stargate, that's basically
Nope.
what you guys see.
Huh. Don't know what the fuck that is, my dude.
I don't see anything.
You should see a big black screen.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's
I thought you were actually posting what the fucking Stargate thing was like. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't see anything.
yeah, same.
Fine.
And then I thought you were saying that like the bit is that like the
Because
fact that we
normally
don't
when
see
you
anything.
reference something, you normally post it in like arts and memes or something, like or
Yeah,
actually
because
in
we
the
don't
game.
get your fucking references.
Okay, fine. Here you go, but it's red.
Sorry, love
It's in art and memes.
Whoa! Holy shit! It's fucking cool. Oh, dude, it reminds me of like the TARDIS when it teleports.
I'm sorry. Did you just say the TARDIS teleporting? The TARDIS doesn't teleport. It travels through time and space.
I'm sorry, but at the beginning of the
But
show,
it
does
also
it not
changes
show the
locations.
fucking TARDIS flying through like space tubes? No, doesn't
That's
it?
the
Yeah.
time vortex.
Yeah, exactly, retard. God.
Either way, that is what you see.
Right.
That is what
I'm
you
just
look
kidding,
at.
you're not a retard.
And you guys will be traveling for.
But I like that show. Don't front me on
Somebody
that
roll
shit.
me 2d6s.
Okay.
No.
I'll do it. It's only
Just kidding,
fair since I made Kamiko roll the other thing.
That's fair.
Okay, you're lucky.
What's unit two?
It's only going to take you 4 days travel. However, time moves quite abnormal when you're going through warp. Like sometimes an hour will feel like an hour, other times it will literally feel like a week.
Oh, that's not good.
Basically what happens is while your ship is traveling, you almost get like time dilation and acceleration happening to your bodies.
Alright then. A bit fucking old, but alright then.
Okay, so everybody roll me a d20.
12.
Okay,
D20?
d20.
10.
Okay, and Sid?
Oh, excuse me.
What was it again?
d20.
No.
Okay, Sid, you experience basically a slowdown of time.
Oh, fun.
Basically, every hour feels like a minute, basically.
Oh, okay then.
So basically.
You feel like everything is moving super fast around you, but you are literally moving in slow motion. Shadow, you feel
Alright,
slightly accelerated. You feel like time is almost sitting still.
What?
And Kamiko and Ruby, time seems roughly about the same for you. It's a little bit wonky and you see like distortions every now and again. But after that, you basically... Actually, Sid, roll me one more d20. Sid,
Sorry?
roll me a d20, please.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You okay?
So, yep, no, other than it feeling like everything's moving super fast around you, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And after 4 days, you suddenly come out, and thanks to Kamiko's lovely little 3,
This is the future you chose.
go to the top right of the map. Once my thing actually... What? Damn it. Oh, you fucking suck, roll 20. You never go to the edges. Let me drag the dragoon on.
What the fuck is going? No, stop it, roll. What the fuck is going on with roll 20?
I don't know. It was going
What's
all wonky
happening?
before. I was.
No, like I'm sitting here and trying to drag it to go up to the top, and it's sitting there and dragging a box and fucking around with it.
For me, it just kind of wouldn't zoom in as well, but it fixed up pretty quickly.
I swear to God.
Yeah, it's
sometimes
not
roll 20 is
allowing
just
me
not working.
to move the screen and whatnot either.
That's it. I hate it. We're about
No,
boycotting roll 20.
I think it's
What I'm
because of
doing
large
is, like-
map.
Fucking
Well,
riots.
like I can move the dragoon right now, right? And if I sit there and try and move the dragoon, it moves the entire fucking map.
Well, I cannot scroll, so it's not letting me move. But either way, go back to where
I wish I
there
could,
we
but
go.
it won't let me scroll up when I'm moving.
There we go. Either way, here's the dragoon. I'm going to give it a rotate, so then there it is. You come out of the portal, and let me just.
Ooh, boy. That's not good.
Huh? Kamiko, roll evasive action.
Alright, that's tech, isn't it?
That is tech.
24.
Nice. You nimbly dodge this asteroid
Wow.
and manage to slam on the brakes or the reverse thrusters right before you collide with this asteroid. Congratulations, you avoided exploding on entry.
Ah, nice.
You realize that you're in an asteroid field with
Alright.
big asteroids, almost as big as your ship.
Almost as big as your.
I think now is the time to use them.
Use what?
Makes sense.
We have scanners. Let's
Yeah.
use them.
Okay.
Okay, you have to get into the scanner chair, whoever wants to go in there.
If we're at a standstill right now, then I can just hop back if we need. Unless Ruby's back up.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Ruby
I'll
would-
be back up.
Yeah, Ruby would be back up
will
right
I?
now.
No.
Would I?
You
Yeah,
have
time
somebody
moved
taking
roughly
care of
average
you,
for you, so it was literally just 4 days, and you only needed basically 1 day to get the
Oh,
catheter
yeah,
up and be
should
able
be
to
fine
walk
then.
around.
Yeah, I'll probably spend this 4 days recovering, then, a small bit of exercise just to get myself back and moving again. And yeah, so I think it's safe to assume that I'm okay
Yeah, you're
now.
feeling a lot better.
Hmm.
You no
Alright.
longer whistle as you walk.
Ruby? You know
Yeah.
what to do?
Oh, wait. Sorry. What am I rolling then again?
You'll be rolling scanners, which will be a d20 plus tech.
Okay, so D plus 2. D20 plus 2.
Yep, I'm guessing so. Now, basically what I'll do is, since it went through 4 days, later on we'll do
Damn it.
what you did during those days. Okay, your scanners indicate that there is a large energy source bleeding out into space.
Oh, that
You
bad.
can't get a beat on it, but you know it's nearby somewhere within this asteroid field.
Can I give it a... Can I give the scanners a try?
No,
Fair enough.
someone else is running the scanners. There's only one Ahura.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
You know, when Mr. Sully fucks up the warp, he can't just say, Picard can't come up and go, hey, can I have a go? Also, because
Alright.
Picard's not on that ship, but you know what I mean.
Alright, anyway.
Oh,
You're here.
Alright then.
Let's start navigating this field. And
Alrighty.
see if Ruby can't get more.
Alright, should I go again?
No, you'll have to wait a while before you can use the scanners again.
Okay.
Basically, they send out a pulse and you have to read the pulse as it goes out. And, like, basically monitor the echoes. If you're not paying attention, you miss a lot of feedback. In a sense, it's kind of like if you're putting out a phone call and you walk off from it, in a sense. So you don't hear somebody pick up.
Okay.
Okay, welcome to the asteroid field. Ah, my bucket. There we go.
We do.
Fuck it, it was my bucket. It's the bucket woman. Does anybody get that reference?
Well, if
No.
somebody gets your references.
Sorry, I completely missed it. What was that, Lavitz?
It's the bucket woman.
Can't say I recall.
Your silence speaks volumes.
God damn it, you're all uncultured swines.
Yeah, more
Sorry,
still, you just
Lance.
have boomer references, bud.
Oof.
Yeah, I just
Well,
wanted-
I'm sorry, but Lavit's literally not just a boomer.
Alrighty, you want to pilot?
Well, I've been piloting this whole time, so might as well.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be right back with my cat in.
no problem. Okay.
Right.
You're in the void of space, surrounded by asteroids.
I'm going to try avoiding them and going around.
Are you sure you're ready for such a risky idea?
Yes.
You sure you don't want to just drive straight into them? Should I want to charge them?
Yes. This isn't combat, and we're not in a situation where I need to, so...
Ah, you fucking hell. I just want to have my cat on my lap, but no, she is stabbed
Sheesh.
with their fucking sharp-ass claws.
Yeah, cat claws are terrible when they rip into you. I think, yeah, I've still got a scar on my chest where friggin' a cat sliced me open. Luckily, it's
Damn.
almost gone, but originally I had like friggin' like 4 or 5 inch long friggin' cat slices.
That's a pretty cool battle scar, though.
Yeah, but they're from cats.
Cats are ferocious, man.
I got less scars on me when I fell down a cliff.
Yeah, well, that's because the cliff wasn't an active creature trying to...
It was jagged rocks and I slid down like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, well, that was an inanimate object, so yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gently moving around. So...
Plus, those rocks aren't trying to kill you. That cow was trying to kill you, though.
A cow.
Rocks are just there, and you kind of fucking fell on them.
Yeah.
Stepped on me.
Basically, it was a steep slope that I fell down on my stomach, slid down about 10 meters, and then tumbled off a cliff.
Lavitz,
Yes.
do I see anything over here when I was going around?
Ruby, roll me a d20 for scanners.
Alrighty.
These will be
D20
short-range
plus
scanners. These will be short-range
just-
scanners.
Not plus my tech?
Yep, still plus your tech.
Okay.
Remember, if you get
roll
too
that.
close,
Woo!
I'll allow Sid to roll an attack on the
Unnatural
thing to try-
D20.
and a natural 20? Alright.
Unnatural.
Unnatural? Okay. It's so hard to see which areas you can see and whatnot, and what thing, because it's literally like black on black.
Okay, we can see up to here, here,
Yep.
and
Thanks
here.
to the unnatural 20, that is what you see.
Huh?
Now, Sid, if you guys get too close and fumble the piloting, I'll allow basically you to do a snap reaction cutting beam to try and cut the, or blast the asteroid to pieces.
Okay.
Okay, basically every 60 to 90... Wait a second, let me just double check how long that is. Yeah, basically every 60 I'm going to basically make you roll a piloting.
Okay, so I get to move about there before I need to roll. So I'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's just roughly. It's not set in stone. So basically, it's like,
that's-
okay, yep, there's thing. Even though you went whoop, whoop, it's just,
11.
11? Yeah, you're right. You haven't crashed into anything.
Well, I've been actively avoiding the asteroids as well, so
I'm assuming you would.
yeah, like I've
Nah, he wants to kill us all.
Well, that's a given, but that's a given.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at a picture of a gibbon.
All right.
Oh my
Okay,
god, I hate
Stop
you.
jumping around.
Another. Sorry.
Fuck this map. Right in the
Or
fucking
8.
ass. Okay.
8 piloting.
Sid, roll us a snap 20. Plus targeting.
There you go. Actually, that should be a 4, so that's 15.
Yep. Basically, Kamiko is about to brush the side of the ship against the asteroid, and you use a turret and you cut the asteroid, that section clean off, which reduces the mass of it, so the asteroid just brushes against your shields and gets pushed away.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, can I just shout it over to Kamiko from the turret bay? Watch where you go!
I'm trying.
Watch where you're going, you fucking munchkina.
Fucking backseat drivers!
Not. That's good.
You come up here and you do better.
You know I can't, but...
Wouldn't Sydney know? Wouldn't Sydney be really good at flying, considering they're a bird?
I have arms that literally go into the ship's computers.
Air physics. She knows
Really?
air physics,
Oh, shit.
not space physics. So when it comes to
Should've thought
jetpacking and stuff like that, which you actually do have on your suit, remember that. So yeah, when it comes to that, she'd be probably better knowledge of it, because jetpack.
Who has a jetpack?
Sid does.
Oh
We're
no.
gonna need another long-range scan.
Alrighty. Long range scan coming in.
It's still you'll need to move another 60 before you can do another long range scan.
Fine.
Basically, they need to recharge, but you can do short range scans.
Yes, short range would be good. I'd like to see around here-ish.
Well, basically, it's kind of like an echo, or like basically, this happens, whoop, and it does like almost like a radar scan. So it's like, boop, 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 boop. So roll us a scan, Ruby.
Yes, sir. Hey, 21.
Wow, what is with you and your freaking awesome
Oh,
scanning ability?
it's called them epic. It's called them epic. It's called them epic.
It's called an epic.
Alright.
It's called epic. It's called being epic.
60 over to here. So about there-ish. And that's another piloting check, isn't it? So,
Now you notice that that a lot of the asteroids are kind of floating in your direction. They're very slow at the moment, but it looks like they have been thrown via an explosion, and they're
Alright,
still
well.
carrying a decent amount of momentum, which
Long range.
in space.
I just rolled a 16 for piloting, so long-range scans should be back up.
Yep. Okay, you've moved thing. Ruby, roll us a long-range scan.
Yes, sir. There you go.
You can spot everything up close to you, but the idea of something a long way away confuses you.
Oh, God.
So wait, you can
that's fine.
build a tank, but the concept of a hot air balloon confuses you.
Alright.
Stop with these references, we don't get them.
Lavitz,
Did
what's
any
our
of you
next?
watch Avatar: The
How long
Last
do-
Airbender?
Lavitz,
Oh, that
what's
one.
the distance required to get another long-range scan?
Another 60.
All right, great.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
gonna
be
go
cool.
over there then.
No, 60 for a short range scan, and basically 120 for a long range scan.
Okay, well, I guess I need another short range.
Alrighty.
Hi. Oh, sorry, Papa. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm just trying to with my cat, but she's.
Cats never forgive and they never forget.
Yeah, she forgives and she forgets. She forgets.
Cats are dodgy.
My cat's kind of brain dead,
Death,
so it's okay.
taxes, and cats being dodgy.
Shut up. Cats are dodgy.
Alright. So was that
You're dodgy.
the most recent one? 49.
Oh, it's these that have kill streaks. Okay.
Okay. So did you just roll your scan? Ruby, did you just roll
Oh,
your
yeah.
scan?
Scan.
I just yawned, and yes.
You did?
Love it.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
that was long range. We need another short
Sorry,
range.
Oh, okay, another one? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
love it. Sorry
Yes.
to interrupt, but I figured you'd like to know about this. They released a gameplay demo of Baldur's Gate.
yeah, I had a look at it. I actually posted it in Art and Memes, I believe.
Oh, I didn't see anything because of all the fucking memes.
This was before that. Before Kamiko started to post shitty memes. Okay.
Hey, those are good memes. Shut up.
As you start approaching this area, you're starting to get a lot of heat pushing on your shields. Almost as if you were close to a sun or a dying sun. Now this
Oh,
is
God.
something that your shields can handle no problem.
Uh-huh.
But the
Arm the
space
guns.
is starting to get very red, and there's actually a glow coming over your shield, like over your thing. But your scanners can't really detect what the hell's going on. But there is a glow on your HUD, well, not your HUD, your windshield, basically. Okay, roll us a piloting, Kamiko.
Already on it. And then I'll need a long range from Ruby because that'll have recharged.
Okay.
7.
Alrighty.
Sid, roll
Long
us,
range.
before you do the long range, Sid, give us a D20 gun.
It's a 13.
Okay, and Shadow, give me a D100.
Yay, I actually get to do something now.
Well, I'm sorry, there's only a certain amount of spots on the ship to actually roll.
No, I know. I love it. I'm just giving you shit.
Okay, yep. Sid, you managed to cut another one clean in half.
Okay.
Some small fragments end up hitting the shield and impacting quite vigorously, but your shield basically tanks it, and you only lose 1 point of shield. So I'll just knock that
nice.
down. So now you're down to 92. Okay,
Alright, tell me when to do the scanners.
give us a long range scanner.
Well, not too bad.
Yep. Okay, your long range scanners kick in. And let me just review the
What the
area.
hell? Who's knocking at my door at midnight?
Don't answer it.
It's the Candyman!
Jesus. Dude, no. Candyman's fucking scary.
The Candyman can.
That's not the same Candyman. Sprinkle-link-a-doo. Cause the Candyman can.
Alright, we can't see
Candyman,
evidence if you're. Oh.
That ain't the same fucking Candyman, my guy. That Candyman sweet and gives you candy.
Okay.
Other
On your
Candyman fucking
scanners,
slices you
suddenly
open.
a planet appears out of nowhere on your scanners. The planet appears to be hollowed out, almost as if the core has been suddenly removed. Something has gone through this planet and out the other side, taking the core and leaving nothing but molten lava and heat seeping into the vacuum of space. But there's still a small amount of atmosphere, so this hasn't been too long ago that this has happened.
Is AIDS getting this?
AIDS is recording it. Anything the scanners show, AIDS is actually cataloguing it. Anything you see, AIDS catalogs it.
Yo,
Oh,
AIDS,
we
put this
need
shit on YouTube, dog. This is
We
wild.
need to report this back to our commanders. This isn't good.
Best way you can do that is basically open up a rift and send a radio transmission through.
Alright.
Huh. I didn't know you could rift for your transmissions. That's pretty cool.
Because there's no interstellar communication system at this location.
Alright. We're gonna have to do that.
Remember, 24 hours before you can make another jump or open up another rift.
Well, if we have to wait for 24 hours for a jump, then we might as well open a rift now, so that we can report when we get to our next jump.
Okay, and roll us another scan, a short-range scan, actually.
Kirby?
Okay. Watching the scan. Oh, damn. Hello?
Did it do it?
Yeah, I just sent it.
I'm still seeing
six.
15.
Oh, it's a
It is a
6 on
6.
my side.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a 6.
I can't see it.
That's odd.
there we go.
Yeah, no, it's a 6.
It's showing up on one
But-
screen, but not on the other screen.
That's odd.
Alright.
Also, yeah, no, we wouldn't. Why would we lie about it?
You're sensing abnormal magnetic fields somewhere in this. Fucking roll 20. Somewhere in this vicinity.
Okay. Oh, amongst like the more pebbliness.
Can we... Do we have short range?
Yes, but
Halo.
that's out of your short range. You'll have to move in closer.
Oh, okay.
Where's with short range?
Beg your pardon?
Where's short range?
Like how
60.
close do we need to get to use? Okay.
You basically have to get within 60 of it for the
Alright.
edge of your short range scanners to actually do it. If you get right on top of it, it's a lower roll. But at the edge of your scanners, it's you know, a higher roll is needed.
Alright, we're about 40-ish right now.
Yep. So
And-
it's roughly on the edge of your short range scanners.
17 for piloting.
Okay, you. Oh, piloting. Sorry. Yeah, you dodge and duck through tiny asteroids. You're even dodging the small ones that are about the size of I don't know, a human basically. Big screen
Oh,
TV.
right.
You're basically dodging ones
good.
about that size. Normally they
That's
just
good.
bounce off your shields reasonably harmless, but you're not taking any chances.
Good chicken, Miko. Alright, so do I roll scanners?
Yes. Short range scanners.
Please. What the fuck, bro? I used up all my luck.
Your short range scanners aren't showing anything. They don't even show the asteroid right next to you.
Jesus. One thing I don't like about when it comes to rolling into... Yeah, the scanners work fucking poggers just amazingly. And the other time, they just don't even notice that they have anything in front of them, let alone far away, let alone an in-depth analysis of that far away thing.
Alright, if we're like 30...
If you get right on top
be
of it, it'll be a much lower roll.
Alright, well, in that case...
But
forgive
you
me
will have to
for
roll
my
another
interruption.
piloting check once you get in there.
I know. 21 for piloting. Easy.
Yep, no problem. You duck and dodge through these things. Ruby, you can roll me 2 scanners, long range and short range.
Okay. So 2?
Yep, 2d20s plus
Alright.
whatever your tech
plus
is.
Yeah. 2d20s plus 2.
The tech will apply to both of them, so that's a 21 and a 13.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
21 and 13.
You start your scanners and you try to focus in on that abnormal magnetic field that you detected. And all of a sudden, you notice this very large asteroid.
Oh.
Now, there's something odd about this asteroid. You're
It's big
sensing
and red. Oh, never mind.
you're
That's one. I
sensing
see.
a shield that is
Oh.
surrounding this asteroid, just on the very surface of it. The asteroid is abnormally spherical.
Alright, we're shooting it. Sid,
Alright.
Uh,
We should probably go around
yeah.
this moon. That's
You're
no moon.
you're also sensing life on this asteroid.
That's
why
no
don't we land?
asteroid.
Hold on.
Why won't
I
it-
remember this place. I remember this place. Remember that that security screen they showed us? This was the planet the destroyer was on. The thing that we were chasing, I think.
Oh shit.
So
Yeah,
what
I know.
I think the point this asteroid may be filled with people who survived that. So perhaps we
Oh,
shouldn't
shit.
automatically shoot at it.
I was gonna say, why don't we land? If we detect life, let us take
I
a
don't know
look.
about landing. We shouldn't shoot it.
better
We also
idea.
didn't land.
Let's just hail it. Let's hail it.
Yeah,
We don't need
exactly.
to
Yeah,
land.
send the message. Send the message. See if anything comes back.
Oh,
Alright.
what if they
But be
can't
ready for
answer?
hostility.
Yeah.
Um,
Sid, you're-
Shadow, roll me communications.
So just a straight D20. Perhaps someone
Yeah.
else should do
Well, Sid's on the guns, Ruby's on scanners, and Kamiko's piloting.
I guess so, yeah. Not bad.
Okay,
not
you
great.
send out a short radio signal, well, the equivalency of a shortwave communication, and you get distorted static in reply. Something appears to be interfering, but you are getting some kind of not Morse code, but it's something similar to Morse code.
I'd like to try and decipher it if I can.
Okay, roll us D20 plus tech. Or communications, whichever you choose.
I have no skills in either, I don't think.
Well,
Damn it.
Yep, it is in an unknown
Damn.
format to you. It's kind of like taking someone who's never heard Morse code before and telling them to decipher it. It's just something
Decipher a
that
long,
is
complex
completely
message.
alien to you.
Can I patch
okay,
it through the
Yeah,
the speakers in can I ask
Ruby.
Age to patch it through the speakers in the ship so the rest of the crew can hear it?
Yep, you can try that if you like. D20 plus tech.
Well, I was
Oh.
asking Age if he could.
Oh yeah, AIDS probably could.
It'd probably be easier than me sitting there and fuddling about the systems in an attempt to do it on my own.
Alrighty.
Because Aid's more interfaced with the ship.
Okay, everybody roll me a D20 plus communications.
Me
that's
as well,
D20.
again?
No, you've already failed at it. Kamiko, yes, this you get a rough idea that this is in a language that even you don't understand, but it also is kind of it is similar to Morse code, and for what
I
you
get a
gather,
19
it
with
is.
that break.
Yep. For what you gather, it is docking instructions.
Oh.
No.
Right then. Let's follow the.
Also an SOS, basically.
Oh,
Alright,
alright then,
let's get on
yeah.
there.
We should go and help.
So, roll me a piloting, Kamiko.
You got it, boss.
Okay,
I got
like
it, no
a
problem.
pro, you fly in, and there you go. You end up on the asteroid, and you connect.
Alright,
Nice.
this is where we do the mech suits. Get in.
This is where we maybe pause for the night.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Aren't you
give
guys
you.
glad? Aren't you guys glad that I suggested, actually talking to them instead of
I'm not
just
sure
doing
we were
it?
gonna suggest that, but thank you for recalling that. I totally forgot about had
Yeah, no, that's one of the
Ruby
things that I
presents it.
remembered because I remembered Lavitz had showed us a picture, I think it was Arts and Memes of like this like gigantic fucking destroyer thing, and I remember that this was the sort of planet that was orbiting, or this was like an image that it showed us.
Yeah, it should be
sounds
a
like
bit further
metagaming.
up.
Entire
No, because
sounds like
these
metagaming.
images
No,
are what.
disqualified.
If you scroll up
No, no,
just
no,
below
no.
Anakin Skywalker, you can see the two images that came back that you all saw.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
I'm just
it was
kidding.
like
No,
a
I'm just
probe or
kidding.
something. It was like
Yeah.
a probe or something, wasn't it?
Just kidding though.
If you just scroll up, you'll see it. Okay. And you dock with the asteroid. Somebody roll me a d20 plus tech to send out the to attach the umbilical cord. You'll get a bonus for the fact that it was a good
13.
piloting. Yep, you're
13 plus one of the bonuses.
okay, and I'm just going to review that. Oh, come on, roll 20. Stop being a dick. Literally, if I go slightly off the map, roll 20 packs of shit and it just freezes the reveal.
Oof.
I know why. It just wants to be a dick. Well, that's part of the asteroid, you're fine there. Okay, I'm just going to reveal that. And we've... Oh, I should have revealed that too. Okay, I'll move these to the map, and that's roughly where we'll end the session.
All right. We are going to be, well, I'm going to be going on in my mech suit. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, I most certainly will as well. Kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have my dual
fucking
rifle
kidding me?
ready.
Okay.
Now, statistically, the amount of people who are within sword range will be low, but the amount of people who will be within sword range who need it directly to the
That's
neck
fair.
will be likely probably high.
Fair enough. Alrighty. You have docked with the asteroid. Can you see? That's what you see. And we will end the session here. Now, was there